NGOs, and getting involved with the government schemes and logistic companies. The business roadmap will be initially ideation and team building. Currently, we are at this stage. Next will be prototyping and market launch. Then initial sales with break even. Then Indian market development and after sales support and international market penetration. The funding plan will be as per the requirement. You can see 45, 35, 20. So 45 will be 45% will be for product development, 35% will be for marketing and sales, and 20% will be for further needs and savings. So this is the whole scenario where we will be requiring funds, and we have divided up accordingly. So this is like a kind of a customer experience that we have created. Like if elderly person wants this prosthetic bionics, so what will be the whole customer journey for that person? So initially so Detective Dadi, we have given the name to certain character. So supposingly if the Detective Dadi faces dysfunctionality, that is she is not able to walk due to the aging problem, so she comes to us, she comes to know about exo-suits through different ways. Then we will then she talks to us, we design the product for her, and she starts using the exo-suit, and now she is back to normal life. So this will be whole customer journey. So this is my team. Currently, me and Mr. Ankit Gupta is working on this project, and we are looking for the team development, and along with that, more market surveys and all. Thank you, and have a nice day. This is our contact details.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, is my voice audible?
Yes.
Actually, firstly, I didn't see your whole slides due to some network issues. But
okay.
I listened. Just you have did any research regarding this?
Yes, we had done market survey also for the differently abled people in one program, and along with that we read all this on the internet, and along with that the person who is
Arti, you can stop your camera, switch off your camera because your voice is lagging so much.
Okay. Now is it better?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you are providing the products to the differently abled persons, physically handicapped persons.
Yes.
So what are your financials?
Sir, my financials, I had financials in the sense means the funding plans, or
funding terms, funding resources.
Okay, so currently we are thinking of grants. That is the one is biotechnology ignition grant, which is quite big grant, and then we were thinking to go to investors to pitch this, and the third was if any big grants which are available in Indian market, they are available. We have made the list. Sorry, I don't remember right now, but we have done that.
Some quantified data if we may have about funding and sorry sir, maybe I'm interrupting, but just to give my inputs, I just have to leave for a meeting. I already informed to Dr. Gaurav, but my question is, what about the cost of the product you are going to sell, and some quantified data for your funding requirement step by step.
Okay, sir. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your input, sir. So actually, we have not reached till that stage. We have developed this idea this level, and we are moving forward from this.
Excellent.
So I will. Sorry. Excellent presentation. Thank you so much, ma'am. So what you were telling, ma'am, can I note down, please? Can you repeat?
although up to the stage where we are talking today, you have done more than that, because this stage is just pre-feasibility report, means out of 4 or 5 idea, how you are going to filter that 1 or 2 idea which for which you will be doing feasibility study. But that is fine. If you have made up your mind, then it's okay. And your work is already exceeding the time, exceeding the point where we are discussing today. So I would just compliment you for the wonderful work which you have done in a very proper manner.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Arti, this is Dr. Shankar Mukherjee from Bengaluru.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I have 2 questions to ask. One thing is that, do you know the designing of critical thinking and designing thinking?
Gaurav, kindly permit me to leave. I have to leave for a meeting, as I already informed you.
Critical thinking and design.
Permit. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How you have my questions? There are 5 steps are there in design thinking, starting from connecting with empathy, then ideation, then developing your plan, then prototypes, and then commercializations. So can you explain a little bit on that? How do you have designed the business model or project by connecting these 5? I have 2 questions. This is one, and second questions I am coming after your answer.
Okay, sir. So, empathy, ideation, prototyping, and then business. Sorry, what was that? Empathy, ideation, prototype.
Then commercializations through Canva, which you have shown already.
Okay, commercialize. Okay. So, sir, first of all, regarding empathy, so initially we had observed that the actually prosthetic bionics, how it is, and we talked to the prosthetic device users who are currently using, and we came across that they are genuinely facing the problems through the survey. We conducted the survey also. I have not pasted that.
Okay, and I'm interrupting one thing. This is why I'm trying to connect you. That in this area, there is a research is involved. Okay. There is a research is called grounded theory. And it's called Delphi methods. There are many methods are there. One is grounded theory, very popular in the world, part of qualitative research. And one is Delphi methods. That's also taking. And another most important, very popular in this area is called focus group interview. Have you done any of these 3?
Focus group interview I have done, sir.
Achha, you have done. How you have done it? Now, this is the first point of connecting your business model with empathy and research. What's the process did you apply?
So I developed the Google survey form.
Okay.
Then there was one program by SEDA, that is Center of Entrepreneurship Development for Differently Abled People. So there was one program which was organized at Edii on 19th of April. So there I just went and personally met several people who were differently abled and asked them different questions, which could help me to analyze like how much they are, first of all, what problems they are facing. Second, do they really want to use this product? Third, that how much price they are ready to pay. These 3 questions were there.
Okay, good. Now there is a structured model of focus group interview. Just can you explain a little bit? How did you do it? Did you ask questions directly to them, or you as a third party?
No, I asked directly to them. Like how I am sitting here right now, I was there with them. I connected with different people, but the interview was taken by me, myself.
Okay, so this is one alternative. As per the focus group interview, second best alternative, I'll advise you if you can follow to make it to make your design much more robust and it can commercially viable. Your fund managers The angel investors, capital investors, they will look for that only, the reports. You play a role of third umpire, like in cricket team, there is umpiring there, they are in the field umpire and there is the third umpire. So in the focus group interview, you will not ask any question directly. You will hire a person who is well knowledge and well equipped with that. You will take interview and you will sit on the backdrop, and the respondent should not know that you are there in the backdrop.
Okay, sir.
You will play a role of invisible entity. Okay, I will say in disguise. You will you will take an interview in disguise. So then, or in incognito mode. So then it will be easy to understand actually, because you know what's happened in case of collecting primary data collection. I think Anamika madam will focus more on that also. That when we take primary data collections, when you personally presence over there, there can be a possibility of biased data. Where people whom you are taking interview, they may not come with the right data with you. They may not express from their mind or quote from their heart, because they are seeing that you are the main investigator. So the questions you will ask, they will give the answer little bit of making you satisfied. But your main problem of business model to understand unknown thing, and people don't share unknown thing with the known people. That's the philosophy of life. Okay.
Correct.
So in case of, I will advise you, take a focus group interview in incognito mode or in invisible mode. So nobody knows that you are observing, you are just a felicitator and observer. That is my point. Other thing, Canva test, there is lot of feasibility test are there. So I think have you gone any feasibility test of clean Canva?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay, so that's all from my side. Now, Anamika ma'am will ask her question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I think most of the question he has already asked, Arti, but I would appreciate you. It's a well-designed, well thought proposal. And yes, sir has already given this input. You have to get this feasibility part, or probably just to prepare this prototype, work as a moderator rather than the first person. Like unhone keh diya na, focus group be in incognito mode means you are going to give a thought or maybe a question to a group of people, not to an individual one, because one-to-one interview or narratives are something different from the focus group. So to a group of people who are related in this field, and then generate all those ideas or probably record their thoughts. Then your feasibility plus this conceptualization will get more stronger.
Yes.
So you can go ahead with this proposal. There is no, we really do not see a big lacking in any one of this thought which you have presented here. But yes, I have read in your model. Can you be the last PPT? There was some intelligent biocon or something like you have mentioned. That
intelligent. You want me to share again?
But what was that term? But I just wanted to know about it. How you are going to go ahead with this? Not this. The last one. Flowchart, the last PPT.
Just a second, ma'am, going there. This one, lean canvas, right?
Just prior to that, there was a canvas. There is I have read somewhere, some intelligent. No, go back.
Intelligent prosthetic bionics, that's what you are asking, ma'am. Is this? Hello.
What is the TAM here? TAM?
TAM is, sorry, just a second. Total available market.
Can you go back to your maybe my internet? The last PPT I can't see your last one. जो मैंने आपको कहा है flow chart पे.
Flow chart. Okay, you want the flow chart?
Last आपने previous आपने thank you and picture के पहले के आपकी जो PPT है ना, just go back to that.
Okay.
Next one.
This.
नहीं.
This.
No. Second last PPT.
Okay, then it will be second.
I told you.
This one, lean canvas.
Yeah, lean canvas. Yes, the first company, this is the unfair advantage which you are mentioning. Yes, this one, the PPT. Am I audible to you, Arti?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible to me.
You have just mentioned it under unique value proposition, cutting edge technology, correct?
Yeah.
But cutting edge technology involves a lot of new platforms and the technology. It can be AI, it can be maybe any sensor based, deep learning. So what exactly that your model is going to include it here, that you have not mentioned anywhere.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Yeah, I will mention that.
You have to specify it because the model, the prototype which you are recommending it, how this, which type of technology will get fit in? Are you going to use that Arduino sensor to see that mental strength or measuring all those things? Some maybe AI based feature, maybe the deep learning for the something like that, because there are different usage of all cutting edge technology. I am not talking about blockchain here because this is again considered under cutting edge technology as per literature I am talking about. So you have to specify it, correct?
One more thing, Madam has pointed out very valid things. I would say IoT, Internet of Things.
Yes,
okay.
IoT, sensors, that is why I just didn't say the complete thing.
IoT, Internet of Things, where you can connect the device. Okay, but basically it's very important for impaired people and the blind and others. But here also you can create some cutting edge technology, what Madam has suggested. That's for through IoT also. Remote sensoring technology you can do.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, last question, Arti.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your suggestions to the government for the physically handicapped peoples? Because all the things become no use if the government is not in the helping mode.
Yeah, correct.
Because all the buildings are in India are not accessible to the physically.
So what is the question, sir? Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, is my voice audible?
Yeah, your voice is audible. What question you have?
I'm saying that what are your suggestions to the government regarding the physically handicapped peoples?
What are my suggestions?
Yes, as per your research, you did the focus group interviews. So what are your suggestions?
So my suggestions for the government will be they need people, like government is helping people. It is not they have got subsidies from the government, but the high tech technology which is required for them, it is not available to them. It is like it is very grassroots level. And second, the government has to create awareness among the differently abled people. The awareness among the people is not there. Still they are unaware about the schemes which are available from the government. Am I was it right? Or
because I many times I observed a lot of the buses, trains, buildings are not accessible to the physically handicapped people. That's the main issue. Governments are providing the various exemptions to these people regarding the fare or etc. But these are not accessible to the
Yeah, so second will be inclusivity, which I keep talking to people, sorry. So second will be inclusivity, because in all, not only the government organizations or somewhere, it's for all the organizations.
All organizations, you are absolutely right. But yeah, because you choose a very good topic, because very deprived topic, a very different jump, related to.
Yeah, correct. So there are multiple versions of this. In not only this device will help, but there are ample of things which can be done to help differently abled people, or anyways any challenged person, which is required for them. There are multiple challenges which we came across while talking to them.
This is why Arti is telling to you, speaking to the audience, the right audience, understand their issues through focus group interview is very critical for design thinking.
Yes.
That's if I suggest you, because I am doing in my own entrepreneurship model also in the music healing therapy. Okay, with that also same thing I'm doing, which I'm sharing with you. It's very critical. So, but you should play, as a madam has told, as a moderator. Your appearance won't come here directly. And then there are some unknown things you will get which you connect with. Here also you can develop the apps based mechanism also. So they can easily access through the apps, and it will connect to your device, prosthetic device, and they will start getting autonomous response of that. That also you can add a feature. Okay, but create a very simple feature which can lure the attentions of the investors. Because when the things are if you put everything in one device, it will be complicated. So it may not happen, that thing. That also it should be taken care. Over to you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Arti.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Now, the next is Vineet. Vineet, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please start your presentation. And after that, Dr. Ishu, you can present.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Vineet, please start your presentation.
Just ma'am, 1 second. I have to share.
Okay. Let me check. Are you able to share it, or?
Actually, my laptop gave the last.
No, you are not. Okay, are you? Then I asked Dr. Gaurav to share your PPR. Did you share this PPR with us?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Vineet, then I just checked with the other participant if they are ready. Dr. Ishu, if she is ready, then.
I think I can.
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay, Vineet, please stop your presentation. I think it's not visible to us. Now that in your presentation, we will share your PPT. So let's Dr. Ishu to present first, and by that time we get ready with your PPR download. Okay. Okay, Dr. Ishu, please present. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, sure. Please.
I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yeah, it's visible, and your PPT, which is visible to us, is talking about pre-feasibility.
Yes.
Yes. Report on blockchain supply chain solution.
Yes, ma'am.
Solutions. Correct? Okay,
Yes,
carry on.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Dr. Ishu Sharma, and I have with me my husband.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Jagdeep Sharma.
Okay,
So
good
both of us
morning.
are working for our dream venture, that is blockchain supply chain solutions. So basically, just talking about in few lines, that I am from the CSC background, the technical one, and my husband is from the supply chain management. So we both are using and utilizing our skills to create our venture, that is blockchain supply chain solutions. So I'll just take you through the what exactly is the problem. So the problem exists with the traditional supply chain solutions. So we have the supply chain involvement into multiple industries. It can be food supply chain management. It can be vaccine supply chain management. It can be with the drugs as well, different equipments of the pharmacy. And I can talk about the in the COVID era, we were facing the lot of problem due to the rise in the price of the medical oxygen. We have seen multiple cases that oxygen cylinder was going from some 10 to 100 10 to I'll say 50 times more price into the COVID-19. And we had multiple news before COVID also. We remember many tragedies happened where the hospital, they could not get the required amount of the liquid oxygen, and they lost many lives, start taking it from the childs as well as from the adults. So lack of transparency, inefficient documentation, counterfeit products, slow and inflexible process, limited trust and collaboration, high cost, compliance and regulatory challenges. So these are very few challenges that we can relate on, that is with the traditional supply chain solution. So I can cite the name of the company, Walmart. So they implemented blockchain into their supply chain system, and they could trace we can say the mango. They can actually trace what was the problem in their supply chain when we were talking about different food, whether it can a fruit of mango or something. So their case study shows that it goes from 7 days to 0.2 seconds. So taking inspiration from that, and there are many companies, I'm not saying I am doing something extraordinary here, but when talking about India, specifically India, we had very few players that are dealing into the blockchain supply chain solutions, and market is very big. Okay, coming to my questionnaire. So I am presenting here my problem, my questionnaire, and I can say the conclusion from the market survey and the pre-feasibility study. So this we are very initial stage. So we both are working in Chitkara University, Punjab, and Punjab is right now facing the problem of the flood, specifically from my city, Patiala. So we plan to take it the personal interviews, but we could not do. But we had an initial discussion with the companies that are being incubated in our campus. So we had initial discussion on that, what problems they are facing with their supply chain. So I'm just going to take you through my questionnaire. Which industry does your organization operate in? So first we need to know what kind of industries or what industries are the clients they are facing. They're from manufacturing, retail, healthcare, food and beverage, or other. How would you describe your current supply chain management process? So some 3 choices we are providing to them. Then what are the major challenges you face in the managing your supply chain with existing solutions? So we are downing their choices, and we want so that they can actually understand what are the problems they are facing up here. Then how do you currently track and trace products throughout the supply chain? So if something is going bad, how would you trace it? But we can talk about India. Most of the companies, I can take it to the 80% companies, they do not have anything to trace out if something bad is happening. So they are up to only calls only. So they just cross check with the transport unit people. Yes, something is they are getting delay into getting the supply, or their products can be changed there. So there are multiple things here, but they do not have any proper system to trace it. So manual documentation and record keeping is more here. Have you encountered any issues related to transparency and visibility in your supply chain? How do you handle documentation and record keeping in your supply chain? Have you experienced any instances of counterfeit or fraudulent products? Do you face any bottleneck or delay in your supply chain? So this is all about how timely they're getting their goods. So we know that in supply chain we have multiple stakeholders. So who is actually responsible for the fault, or who is actually responsible for the delay, or creating a gap between demand and supply, that still we could not figure out. How do you ensure trust and collaboration among various stakeholders in your supply chain? Have you faced any challenges related to compliance and regulatory requirements? And how do you handle supply chain finance? Have you experienced any digital? See, we, our honorable Prime Minister have, only few years before only they have given us a direction that we are looking forward to come into a digital India, but still we are playing with cash. Have you experienced any significant cost related issues in supply chain? How do you see the impact of manual process on the overall efficiency and the agility of the supply chain? And my last two questions, what are the expectations for improving supply chain? And in my last question, what I have gone through literature, that are there any specific pain points for problem that you believe blockchain technology could address in your supply chain? So it is just my small hint that what could be the solution to their problem. So most of the people, they would not be knowing anything about the blockchain. So I believe that our research or our motivation starts with, providing information, educating them about, yes, technology can help them in out. So market study, this is my shape of my questionnaire, and I need to get it filled up with multiple companies, those who are dealing into the supply chain and at the higher level. So I cannot ask, I cannot ask a person who is working as an executive to fill this questionnaire. I need to get it done by somebody who is core into the management, might be dealing with the supply chain solutions and market study. So if we talk about the industry, so various industry, they face the same problem. It's not about that I can only target the manufacturing sector, or I can only target the retailer healthcare sector. So as I'm from the academic background, we both are from the academic background. So recently we applied a project as well that was for the Indian Army. So Indian Army specifically mentioned their projects that is related to the blockchain to solve their problems, like handling the digital supply chain for their arms part, their other food supply part with the blockchain. Even government is understanding what is the need. So we both want, what is our dream or what is our goal, to create this company and get the projects from the government, so that we can serve the society in terms of, yes, we are solving these much problems and creating the transparency in the system. The management process, so we have multiple stakeholders, and these stakeholders, if they are getting the solution with any technology, that will be the best part. Otherwise, with sticking on the same manual process, no problem can be resolved. And why only blockchain? Because blockchain is the new era, and this is the, I can say, the emerging technology that works with the IoTs, that works with the RFID sensor, that works with the we can say here GPS here. So we are putting all these together to get the immutability in the system, and we can actually track that where the problem exists, where the problem is coming from. Major challenges are transparency, visibility, and we are working on the manual documentation. We still have organizations where stores are there, and they are doing it on the registers, keeping all the records there. Tracking and the tracing methods, transparency and the visibility issues, documentation, the record keeping, and counterfeit and fraudulent products, bottlenecks in the details. So trust, I believe that is in Hindi we can say that trust is sarvopari. Without trust, you cannot go with that. Even if I am using any cosmetic product, it is all about the brand, that trust I have with that brand. Only then I'm applying it on my skin. So when we talk about the supply chain, how I can trust on different organizations. So if a company, if a firm, that firm can create a trust with the customer, it will be going to the climbing multiple steps. Compliance and the regulatory challenges, supply chain finance, cost related issues, and so basically I concluded these 15 points from the questionnaire, and this is biased from the discussion with my campus incubation team and the companies, those who are working in my incubation center. So we had an initial discussion with all them, and we were capable enough to know, yes, this is the same projection that we are thinking that yes, this problem exists, and they are facing those much problem only. So even if we talk about that, they can take a centralized, a software based thing. They have the digital system. Still, the centralized database management system is not secure. It is prone to the attacks as well. If you are applying central based data management system and then applying encryption algorithm or any security mechanism, so again you are at the same state. There is no use to create such database. In fact, you are keeping your data so that others can manipulate it, or they can take usage of your competitors can take it, your attackers can take it. But on the other side, if we take help of blockchain technology with the IoTs, with RFID tags, with the GPS system, then we are way ahead. And this is this blockchain technology is also giving us visibility, transparency, traceability, integrity, and security. I am just going through the main points. Reduces the need of intermediates and trust collaboration. And it is not like that. If we are coming to, there is a myth. If we are having the blockchain as a solution, we need to go through the cryptocurrency. This is not like that case. We can go to the technologies, we can shift to the technologies like a hyperledger fabric. We can create a wallet, and we can include our current system of the payments of like UPI or internet banking. So we are not motivating, or we are not proning or saying here, all the transactions should be going through the cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrencies are not it's not allowed in India, it's not authenticated, it's not legal. Then how we can take a blockchain as a solution? No, this is not like the case. We have multiple types of blockchain, and hyperledger fabric is one of that, and that's that technology can solve our problem with our technology, with the sensors, hardwares, and plus give us the solution with our digital currency. So this allows consumer to make informed choices and support responsible supply chains as well. Pre-feasibility study. So now let's talk about, okay, solution is there, problem is there, but how to solve that? So I'll not say everything is a good to go here. First of all, it takes investment. A normal, we can take that. Small players, obviously, when they are coming to think about the blockchain, obviously they'll say a big no. Why? They need to invest here. But when I talk about the companies like I was talking about the Indian Army, or I was talking about the TTDF, they have multiple projects there. Or I can talk about other MNCs. They're working with their supply chain, and they want to actually create the security into the system. So this is for them. This is for them for initial phase. Later on, maybe after 5-6 years, we have all the companies, when it's like that one-time investment is into the budget. That time we can take it. So it is a one-time investment, but it will be giving you, a rate of what we can say, that margins in upcoming years. So when we talk about the stakeholders, so this stakeholders willingness should be coming from all the parts, because we know that in supply chain we have multiple parties involved. We are not talking about one single party. So this agreement should come from all the stakeholders. That is very much required. That could be producer, manufacturer, that could be vendor as well, that could be the transport unit head as well. So all these parties need to agree on this solution with the blockchain. Only then we can take it further. Technology and assessment. So when we talk about the technology assessment, blockchain is still not scalable enough. If I talk about that, yes, I can take it to throughout the India. No, I cannot take it. So it still has the issues, the technical issues that we need to see how we need to work. What will be our what will be the size of my blockchain? So that I need to figure out here. Cost benefit analysis, and when I'm talking about small companies, how I can make the budget friendly solution for them. So these are some challenges that I figure out in my pre-feasibility studies. Similarly, coming to the regulatory and the legal consideration. So sometimes when we consider different supply chains, so government is also involved, other parties are also involved. Then and in blockchain, we always talk about that data is private. Data is private. It means only those people who are related to each other only they can get the access of the data. But when we talk about the regulatory, so we need to see what amount of data is passed to that other party, what amount of data is passed to government or other organization. So this we can say that for every case to case, we need to redesign. See, normally we are thinking that blockchain supply chain solution is a software company with some hardware integration. But when I compare it with the existing software companies, they make their prototype, and the same kind of prototype they're selling to the all other companies. But in our case, it is different. How it is different? Because we have multiple companies, and in each company or each application, we have different kind of stakeholder, different kind of parties involved, plus the regulatory condition. So if I talk about medical oxygen, there could be central government as well, or there could be state government as well. So what I have gone through. So before COVID, it was regulated through the states, but after COVID, it is regulated through the center. So these kind of regulatory or legal consideration will come into our part. And most important thing, blockchain is immutable. Immutable means we cannot change anything. So if I'm coming to something on main network, after that I cannot do any alteration. Then my all planning should be proper manner. Only then I can take it further. Scalability I have already talked about. So risk analysis, there we need to see, are the people are able to get that risk involving the multiple sensors, then involving the RFID tags. So when I am including this much technology, I need the people accordingly educated as well. So even I'm taking a truck unit people, so that person should be able to operate on a normal software, normal app. Obviously now onwards everyone can do that, but that time if company is including blockchain as a supply chain solution, they need to think about training of their employees as well. The return on investment, that I believe it is obviously a return on investment. It is one-time investment, but it is worth to take it, and all of us would be agreeing on this. So in the conclusion, I can say that this technology offers solutions to address multiple existing challenges with the supply chain. That the motivation obviously comes from this medical oxygen case only, and it provides us ample opportunities to increase efficiency, transparency, and trust. So by now we only have worked on finding out the problem, preparing the questionnaire, and a biased results on the market study. Why I am saying it biased? So I do not have any documentation. This all conclusions have came up from the initial discussion from the existing companies, how they are lacking because of the technology, and the pre-feasibility study, and future work we need to still work on actual cost coming up, how the companies and our competitor analysis. So that much work we still left. That's it from our side, panel.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Now I invite experts to ask questions. Dr. Sanker, Dr. Anurag.
Madam Ishu, Professor Ishu. So I would like to know, we know the blockchain is part of cryptocurrencies.
Yes, sir.
And blockchain is basically help you to enhance the credit management system.
Yes,
in
sir.
terms of just trying to capture some fraudulent activities, to avoid fraudulent activities in future in terms of credit Suisse.
Yes, sir.
So how this area, I would like to, a very interesting area that you have been taken. So
Yes.
how you can do this thing? How in the supply chain management you told, how you can integrate these things with blockchain and supply chain by developing your prototype?
Okay, sir. So I would like to explain it in very simple terms so that all of us can understand. So our myth is that blockchain is only a Bitcoin. We always think when we talk about the blockchain is Bitcoin. We have cryptocurrency, we can do the trading, and that trading with we can earn money. But on the other side, blockchain is not only Bitcoin. It is just one of the type of the blockchain. Blockchain has multiple types. And one of the type that I am talking about to include in my solution, that is Hyperledger Film. So there, what we are doing currently, we all are working on softwares. We are all working on multiple ERPs or multiple web applications. that system is taking care with the centralized database management system. So when I talk about centralized database management system, we all are working as client. My request is going to server is responding to that request, and so on. Our websites are working, our softwares are working. Now the thing is coming up. Now any attacker is coming, that attacker has to only target server. Okay, server is being targeted. So what solution we are doing? We are forming some security policies. We are applying encryption algorithms. We have multiple, algorithms. Yes, we can secure that data. Still attacks are happening. We remember recently AIM server attack in Delhi. So that was a ransomware attack. Recently, I forgot the name of I think it was Japan or some other country. So they have the attack on the port. Their shipping port, just again the ransomware attack. US Army again attack. So how these attacks are happening? We are saying that we have security policies because we have everything at a centralized place. So we know that with the attackers know where they need to target. So their team is working for the server. Then the solution comes up, we can make a replication of server. Replication of server means rather than working on one server, we are making it multiple server, 10 server, 20 server. Okay, but still we are facing the problem. Now blockchain is suggesting that rather than relying on one system or rather than relying on set of servers, what we can do, we can distribute our data to multiple nodes or multiple systems. Now, you're also the owner of the data. I'm also the owner of the data. Some other person is also owner of the data, and similarly, it's a chain, and that is blockchain. So that is why we call it multiple blocks working with the chain. Then how the data is secure? Data is secure because if I am the owner of the data, so only I have the private key. That private key is normally embedded into a hardware. So I will be connecting that hardware to my system, and only then I can access my data. You do not have any right to get that data. Other person, do not have any right to data. So in simple terms, I can say that we all have that a briefcase with us. That briefcase is that data, but you do not have a key to open that data. So this is the working of the blockchain. When we link up with that supply chain management, here what we are talking about, sensors data is coming up. RFI data is coming up, but where it is coming up? It is coming to the distributed ledger. If an attacker has to attack this system, that person has to hack 51% of the nodes of the blockchain. Only then that this person is capable to do that. Now you think of a case where we were working in the centralized database management system, that was servers were not even, less than 1%. But here when we are talking about blockchain, the systems are 51%. So that is next to impossible for the attackers to, attack all 51% systems and then get the data. So are all kind of a data, from it is a truck, from it is a manufacturing plant, or it is a producer state, or it's a, a chemical industry. All the data are being collected by the sensors. Sensors are sending this data back to the distributed ledger that is divided into the multiple blocks. So because of the blockchain, we have the transparency. And one important thing is with a blockchain is that we cannot delete a data. So in centralized database management system, we have the rights of creation of the data, deletion of the data, editing of the data. But on the blockchain, no editing is allowed, no deletion is allowed. So I know that my data can never be altered. How it cannot be altered? Because it is only creating the versions. Version means I have one set of data, another set of data, third set of data. So it is less creating a stack of the data. And even I can fetch the previous version of the data. So because of fetching of this previous version of the data, I can actually check who actually did the mistake. It is that manipulation is coming from which side, which block. So that kind of power can integrate with the supply chain and give us multiple solutions.
Yeah, I do understand. It's a chain reactions.
Correct.
It's a blocking is a integrating with all, and there is a chain reaction. But I would like to just give a precise answer. Do you offer a software-based solutions?
Software plus software, sir.
Achha, both. Okay.
Both. So sensors as well, RFID tags, GPS, everything, the complete solution.
So would you like to plan any apps-based applications with Azure on cloud-based here?
So not cloud, sir. It is again Web3 based application. So cloud is again centralized database management system. So when we talk about distributed ledger, it is a Web3 based application.
Achha, it's a Web3 based application. Yes, okay, yes, I understand. Over to others, Judies.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Ishu. This is Dr. Anurag.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. As we know that blockchain technology helps in transparency and somewhere digital ledger system is there in the blockchain. You better know because you are from the field of CSC. But my question, competitive analysis, any market analysis regarding this your project?
So yeah, so market analysis. So we in our incubation center, so we are talking to our college only. So they allowed us to interact with the existing companies, those who are working into the supply chain solution. So we had a discussion.
My question is about what would be your market share in this industry? You have to do any short analysis regarding your project?
So, sir, interaction you're talking about, or understanding their problems?
Short analysis about the market.
No, not yet,
About
sir.
Not
yet, sir. So we in India, 14 companies exist, those who are giving the solution for the blockchain, but not specifically for the supply chain. So what I believe
how your project is differentiated from the other 14 companies?
So we are the only company that are working for giving a full-fledged solution with the blockchain and the supply chain. See, supply chain is not only about software. These existing companies are giving solution with the software-based, products. We are providing it with the hardware integration. We are, these hardwares are also will be designed in our venture.
In the last slide, in the first slide, in your problem side, you mentioned about the high cost. So how will you overcome that problem? High cost.
So this blockchain is a one-time investment. So if we think of, I was taking example of Walmart. So Walmart, decrease their tracking time from 7 days to 0.2 seconds. So we can think of how we can, decrease the cost and overall the system. This is one-time investment.
Walmart is a very giant company, but because you're in the initial stage, you have to charge high amount of regarding your services in the initial stages.
Sir, sir, our idea is to implement this with the Hyperledger Fabric. So that is the open source community. So our, our preparing cost is decreasing from that side. If I would have taken Bitcoins or something, that time it is high cost. But when I'm taking an open source community, they are not charging me anything.
Analysis of ROI?
Sorry?
PPTs? Return on investment.
In between break. This you're asking about ROI?
Last slide, ROI. In your presentation.
Ji, sir.
So have you done any analysis regarding the ROI?
Not yet, sir. Not yet. This I'll not say. This is something very initial stage. So still I need to have the facts and figures with me. I cannot, claim that, yes, I have done everything. Not right now.
One more thing, that what research you have done? What is you understand that your design, what you are doing? What about your research? Do you have any competitors? Have you done any competitors analysis or any focus group interviews or any data methods that you applied in terms of understanding in the gap? I mean to say this gap of this design.
So you are asking about the analysis with the existing competitors, right?
No. I am asking 2-3 very broad area. What is first is what is the size of the market? How you have extrapolate the size of the market of this area. Second is that what are the competitors are there? Is there any competitors exist? It's a niche area, or you are trying to swim into the blue ocean in terms of marketing applications. Third is that Third is that this is one category. Second is the feasibility of lean Canva. So can you explain this thing too?
So first I would like to, so we have done the, we can say that the interviews, the one-to-one interviews with the existing companies, talking about the competitors. So 14 companies are India registered for the blockchain as a solution, but they are not providing the supply chain solutions for now. So on special demand, they can do it. And they are outsourcing their hardware. So when they are outsourcing the hardware, it means their cost will increase. But on the same platform, when we are giving the solution as the integrated platform with the hardware and the software, our cost will come down from there. Third case, that Canva thing we have not done yet.
My own suggestions, take it as a suggestions and take it forward.
Ji, sir.
This is a very niche area. whatever I came to know. And there are a lot of applications-based softwares are there also. And
Yes.
I'm just suggesting you go through Amul, Gujarat Cooperative Movement, you know. Okay, they are also working on the same area. Just go and investigate.
Sure.
Okay, they are doing with HDFC Bank.
Okay, sir.
in the same area. Go and do more digging into that one, and come out with your USP. There are some USP. They already what you presented. I have just few days back. I was listening their presentation also. There are a lot of things that I'm feeling similarities are there. So trying to niche out, try to edge out from them. That's one. Second, before going to the investors, so that lean Canva reports that you need to do. That's focused more on area. But there is a plethora of opportunity in order to investing in your project. That's to be very sure. But try to make it more designed in abruptly. Thank you for your effort.
Thank you so much, sir.
I have only one question, Dr. Ishu, because you are from computer science and I am from management. So probably the technical knowledge and algorithm associated with blockchain or using this technology, you are more aware or you have more knowledge, I can say. But broadly, what literature I have studied or the article which I have studied so far in supply chain, even logistics also, blockchain basically used only for this security reason, blocks, and then protecting your supply chain systems from any kind of attack, which you have already said. But why not you are adding the AI features to this? Because only this protection, that safety is not sufficient for the robust supply chain system. It requires much more functions. For example, understanding customer preferences, then maybe demand analysis, maybe the forecasting, the new thing based on something will not get facilitated from only the blockchain. So why can't you add to it? You can think about that. If you are using only the blockchain, of course, not everything can get included and it has a cost as well. So there are many things which I fail to understand how the blockchain will do that. For example, you have mentioned improved customer satisfaction. Who are all those customers? What exactly they have to do with this blockchain features, which any supply chain system will have it. Like, it's my business, this is what I am using it, or maybe this is my retail business, or I can use these days.
I cannot hear the voice.
You are using. Did you get my question? Maybe I'm gaining knowledge from you, from your presentation.
No, ma'am, you're right. You're right. But the problem is with the blockchain. Blockchain for right now, it cannot be integrated with the AI. Why? Because in the AI, we are sharing the data. From the data, we are predicting the future. And the principle of the blockchain states that we are securing our data. But anyhow, it can be integrated, not in all the terms, but with the future. So some of the, you mentioned the forecasting, the business. So for that purpose, it can be included, but this is at the business part. We are talking about here the supply chain thing. There we are more concerned about the tracking. And when I talk about the, customer satisfaction, so trust is something that is much, much bigger than giving that satisfaction. So we are targeting that trust factor here. So obviously, but it is well appreciated. I can include this in the, forecasting some of the, how to take it and how to take it further. Or when we talk about, medical oxygen supply chain only. So one of our patent that is integrated AI plus blockchain, and how AI, because we are predicting the demand for the medical oxygen. So same way we can.
So prediction, this blockchain never helped So
Right. It will
definitely you need some more other technology to maybe come up with some robust system, I can say.
Yes, ma'am. Correct on part.
So you can add to it if you feel so, but see, I am not an expert. What is my observation? This is what only I am sharing it.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ishu.
This is a very critical observation. So I think you should apply it. Okay,
Yes.
that is very critical things because now, and also I would like to add one thing. There is a GDRC. Do you know GDRC?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, this is European Union Data Protection Act.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
the same Data Protection Act has been proposed 2 days back in India. It is going to table in the parliament next session. So that is called DPDP. That's okay. So please go through that where many clause has been kept in terms of blockchain applications in supply chain management.
Right, sir.
So I will suggest you read the entire draft because that will help you to design further what Madam has told, some incorporated some new areas into that. Go through that because you are under compliances. When you're going to launch this, it has to be under the framework of DPDP, the government of India that planning to, because we don't have Data Protection Act right now. So India is a data are available where you are getting your Aadhaar card and PAN card, you don't know how many times it has been printed. Now, this is, and in supply chain management is very critical. DHL faced the same thing in Switzerland. Okay, now after GDRP, they protected their data. So what your case can be, you can relate these things to you in Indian perspective. So read that and then add something over there. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Over to Gaurav, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, and dear external experts and technical experts here. So now, I would like to invite the Beneath.
Sir, sir, I'm Arindam. Can I do my presentations?
Yes, sir. You can do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. But you have two presentations, no?
Sir, so I think I will do simultaneously, sir, one by one. Because one of the another meeting will help from after, I think 12, sir, 12 or like that. Certain meeting will be.
Okay, so
okay,
good present.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Please share your screen. Okay.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, it is visual.
Okay, so good morning, panels and others participants. Good morning, very good morning. So myself, Odindam Bhattacharjee. So I am going to presentation on algorithm trading. So I was involved in.
If your internet is good, then you can switch on your camera.
Okay, just a second. Hello, is it visible now? Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
So, sir, I am Odindam. So, I'm presenting on algorithmic trading. So actually, sir, basically, I was involved in trading from 2018 actively, and I have faced lots of problems regarding time management because I was preparing for entrance examination as well as jobs preparations, and I was doing lots of stuff, home related stuff, and others my professionals work. So I have faced two problems. 9:15 is the timing to NSC and BSC start their trading, and it will occur up to 3:30. So at the full time, I was sitting on the chair and table and observing the ups and downs of the market. So it is very impossible for a human being to attend this fluctuation of the market ups and down prices. So I was thinking that if any solution has come, like robots or any machines will do these kinds of observation instead of human being. So I was thinking that let's work on it. So I have searching lots of solution regarding it, and I found it algorithmic trading. So basically, I am from data analytics field and data science and analytics fields. So I gain more interest on that particular field. So I am studying, researching on it, and I have found those things. So introduction to algorithmic trading. So basically, it's that human is more less efficiency than robots and machines. So machines is much more efficient if a person instruct or input a particular work to do a machines in a certain time. So machines do better than human being. You can see the pictures of that. Even robots can do high frequency trading, which is impossible to human being. So the problem statement of the human involved in trading and machine involved with trading. So in algorithm, 100% is mechanical. Watch market all the time. So machine is less emotions, and we instruct machine to do observe all the markets frequencies and markets trading, how market trading is going on in minute way, but human can't do. Even human can't observe two, three screens of trading simultaneously, but machine can do. Ability to backtest your strategies. So backtest means it can forecast a time series, like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years back of the performance of a particular stock. So, but human can't do in proper way. Can do, but not a proper way. Then consistent approach. So obviously, human get distracted or lose concentration after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or hardly 1 year. After that, the ability of work and efficiency work may decline. But in case of machines, it may be. In case of machines, it is constant full the time. So the trading is good as your code. So in this algorithmic trading, coding is involvement. Like a programmer can do coding and feed a machines to be part of a certain task. In case of human being, emotional decision making, because I am a human being, so I have found that in my case, when I lost my stock market or losing stock market certain amount, I become emotional. Like today I lost 5,000, 6,000, or today I gained 5,000, 6,000. I become happy and lose. Accordingly, it hampers my daily life and professional life. According to that, I have taken such decisions. Like, yeah, let's do party, let's go to party and all. So emotional decision making, like that, if a person loses 5,000 in stock market, then he try to break this loss or try to gain this loss as much as possible the next year or upcoming days. But machines can't do, because machines is totally based on a certain chart. Whatever a persons can do, whatever persons can instruct the machines. The time constraint can't backtest to the same extent. I already told how machines can do extent. Inconsistent approach due to human nature. So obviously human natures can't do like focus more than 1 hour. In highly focused can't do more than 1 hour. The trading is as good as is. So one is a famous technical analysis is moving average by algorithm. So in case of high frequencies, human can't do moving buy and sell frequently because just he can put order and sell simultaneously, but machine can do. So you can see ABC is one company. So there is a moving average graph in the below of the slide. So green signal is buying, red signal is selling. So when the graph is above the line, black line, so it means buy. So when the graph is above the line, it is loss. So seller. Again, when it graph tries to above the line, then green, buy it. In this way, the moving averages can do with the help of machines. So what is algorithmic trading? So basically, 3 domain knowledge a person can do this kind of trading. Anyone can do, but mostly these 3 persons, these fields of person. Trading, who has knowledge about trading, a little bit finance, then programming, data science, and intersection of those things, those fields is algorithmic trading. So understand trading public finance, that means a person who is involved in the finance field, also in trading field. So he must have such kinds of features in him, like understand all the basics about the trading and finances, supply and demand of a particular stock of a particular company, asset type stocks, option futures, buying and selling, bids, asks, spread, importance of liquidity, understand trading on margin, risk management, other terms. So these are the basics subtopic which are involved in trading and finances. So if a person is not from programming or data science field, so he can learn from such programming languages, Python, Python, R, and Julia. So this is the developed trading algorithms. Come up with an idea. One can come up with the idea how can I build a project on particular field. Translate it to code. Code is a requirement because machine can't do if a human did not put any information to do such a work. Then text test, I already mentioned what is that test. Optimize and add save, because in human, I have seen that in my case, I sometimes put a stop loss in certain amount, but in fractions of second I miss it. But in case of machines, it automatically do. Machines does just need a code and instructions. Then paper trade, a few times paper trading is there. Start small, so we can start small this kind of companies. Then after that we can scale up, optimize and monitor. Then after implementing, we should monitor our companies or our entrepreneurship program. So if anyone can build this kind of platform, so these are the team required: data scientist, MLs, developer, front-end developer, financial background advisor, and marketing team. So this is the interface of algo trading platform I am using from a few years back. So basically what I've done, when I instruct the algo trading, so it automatically connect with my Demat account, and Demat account, in the Demat account, purchase and sale is happening. But algo trading do these kind of things instead of me. I was not there, but I was just informed, put the information to the algo trading platform. So when I was not there, algo trading put the information to my Demat account. So this is the bridge between algo and Demat account. So it looks like that. Demat account view. So in this particular field, two main algo trading firms there, that is AmiBroker and TradingView. So I have actually compared between those two. So more like AmiBroker provides services in desktop based, but TradingView is service provider is web based. So basically web based is just a cloud service. So how do you get it? amibroker.com, this is what trading.com. Installation, yes. In this amibroker, you can require yes. In trading, you know. So devices, computer and mobile you can use. Language used by FL and Pine script. So little bit script is there in programming language. That these are the mentions. So trading view no, because internet is required. That's why we can't use offline mode. amibroker is yes. Look and feel it's all no good, but trading is looking great. So in amibroker, data needs to be brought. So basically, what is done? amibroker provides a platform, but they don't provide data. The trading view is the inbuilt functions are there, so we can use the inbuilt functions and data. After that, we make decision on it. Free version, amibroker is kind of free versions, and trading is a lot. Yeah, yes. amibroker, so payment model is there, like one-time licensing. So 6,000 is cost, and trading a monthly subscription is required. One-time cost that is 26,000, and data cost is monthly cost is 2,500. It is data cost. So data cost basically means we have to purchase the data monthly, which required amibroker. amibroker asks around 2,500 rupees. In case of trading view, there is only monthly subscription, one-time license which is not there. Only they ask 2,500. So there are the lots of chart are involved in both the platform, like LRT, back testing, algo trading, scannings. You can see. So after comparing those two things, the conclusion is that in case of cost, feasibility, and ease of getting started, the winner is trading view, and amibroker is tight this. And in the last, you can see algo trading options. amibroker is winning, and scanning for stocks is winner for amibroker. So actually, basically, I want to do algo trading and demat account company for providing the retail investment and institutional investment. So thing is that if I start a company, so I will rectify those things. Like you can see the gap between amibroker and trading view. There is some lacking is there in between them. So I basically merge the whatever the existing player is there, whatever they're lacking about what are these are not available in our platform. So I basically just merge all the facilities in my company so that one can easily use. And mostly amibroker and trading view are located. One is located in Poland, and one is located in California. So basically, in India market, no one doing such kinds of work till now. I have searched some company involved in algo trading, but they are not famous like them. So market size is that today 80 to 85% developed market use the algo trading, 80 to 85%, and only 50 to 50% time passes and increase uses algo. So it means that in India, basically less amount of people are involved in stock market. So among them, only institutions are involved in algo trading, and retail investments are not involved. So my target audience is that retail investment. So retail investment can also use the algo trading and use the algo trading facilities with less amount of money. And also the gap between the trading view and amibroker, I can fulfill the gaps between.
किसने क्या हुआ कुछ अच्छा only for okay. Thank you.
So existing player is in India, IRH Capital, Alpha Green, and 18 approx existing players are there. I have found a source from internet source, and this graph, these slides I have taken from the Economics Times. So according to Economic Times, only 80 to 85% traders are involved in algo trading, and those traders are financial institutions, like big institutions. In growth, Thomson and this Thomson, Jump Trading, LCC, Refined Limited, Bones Technologies, all these are involved in algo trading. 25 well known. I have found those information from internet. In India, 18s are big player. I also found from internet. So this is the market growth in upcoming days or years. This is the growth of the algo trading, and you have seen, you have found that geographical locations, blue are North America, red are MEA, blue are Latin America. Nothing. This is my prediction. Hello.
Okay. Sanker sir.
Arindam, this is Dr. Shankar Mukherjee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am a very integral part of algo trading. Okay, I'm just sharing some information.
Sure,
Have you heard the name of Algoix, the company?
Yeah, I have heard some, but I don't go through depth.
So I can connect with you. It's a Bangalore-based startup. Okay,
Sure,
they have
you,
not started in that scale, but I am a part of their member as a consultant, where they are trying to bring estimator, share estimators. That is a big area. And just sharing with you, PPT, there is still, it has not explored in India, where taking advice from share estimator, sharing the data, and through algo trading, predict the share price.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
So
I
actually,
think you
sir,
know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I did one project on algo trading from the. I have collected the data from Mr. Kegel. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
data science community. So
yeah,
here I perform all the like moving average time series forecasting with the help of moving average indicator. I have seen that 20 years of forecasting. I have done 20 years of forecasting with the help of algo trading. So if any company provides me a data like 20 years back, 10 years back, I can do performance. So actually, whatever now, till now, I am facing the problem of data, real life data, because sir, I can't get real life data from the sources. Whatever I have found, this is a prototype data. Like I can practice, I can just assume the prediction. So this is a where I can get the data from this Kaggle source or data world like that source.
That you can do. Otherwise, the simulation, people do simulation basically, data simulations to get these things done. But I'm sharing some things. Okay, there is my little bit of associations with that. There is, you have shown in your PPT that there are 2-3 companies are there, and there is a gap. Okay, in designing your prototype, in designing your thing. Now there is one gap I found in particularly algo trading in India. It's that unable to bring the old classical people who still believe share trading through candlesticks approach.
Yes,
share trading through other classical approach. Okay, the old approach. Okay, prediction. Even ICICI Direct also. And they are starting algo trading also, but they're still, most of the share predictions value sentiment analysis. One of the big part of algo trading, you know, sentiment analysis. Okay, so these are all being done through classical approach. Now, how there, I think there is a gap. I don't know. I want to learn from you that whether you are trying to bridge the gap or not. How to bring old people, the classical people who is still now in India having a huge amount of money for in share market, capital market, in terms of their investment. I know few Reliance Industries shareholder, they started investing in 1970, 1980s, and whatever amount they have completely depend on that. They don't want to go for algo trading. So how to bring this old people, old thoughts through your platform and make them realize, because I'm telling you another name, Siddharth Chatterjee in Calcutta. He was a film director. You know that Satyajit Ray's film. Feluda. Feluda. That is the famous film. He has a big share trading firm, you know. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes.
So he always said that algo trading I don't believe.
South Kolkata, right? South
South
near,
Kolkata. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. I know him.
Yeah.
I know him.
South Kolkata. He always
around Jadavpur University.
but Siddhartha Topse is in the film he put a role of Topse, Feluda series, Sonar Kella. The movie
Yes,
name
sir,
was Sonar Kella. Okay, he
Yes,
was in Topse. Now he's a big stalwart in share here. He is almost 70 plus years of age. He always said that I don't want to come into the algo trading. I don't believe that the algo traders can predict, because the major part of algo trading is precise decision making. So through the algorithm, through that, and the sentiment analysis. So what's your, in the model, would you find any design to bring these people back to the algo trading from the classical approach?
Yes, there is. So basically, I found that at the age of 15 or 14, most of the 14 to 15 youth are involved in trading, traditional method, like they are using Zerodha, Upstock, some 50 paisa like that, and up to the 65. So I believe that who are involved in stock market, they know they're good in education, little bit education, and even they interested in finance. So I am thinking that how to grab those audience. So initially my team will organize a free webinar. My team will educate them how algorithm is doing their work, how algorithm is working, how we can associate it algorithm. So after that, little bit workshop is required just to educate them and just believe them that algorithm is also good. You can try, even this is machines, and now data science, AI, ML, DL, deep learning is booming. Also, they can found most of the courses in Coursera, Udemy, YouTube, and others platform. After that, they may be, if they trust our platform, they may engage.
Here this is one thing called digital literacy. Okay,
Yes.
this is a big area. Okay,
Yes.
in terms of bringing algorithm back to that the old age people. Because why they avoid algo trading, I have understood through research, is that they are not techno savvy. So they always feel if I click somewhere wrong, I enter money will go away. And they don't believe that. And data security is another issue they always avoid to do in the data platform. And now, Indians are very conservative thoughts in the mindset in terms of share investing. You will find most of these people's markets in Gujarat. Okay,
yes, they are involved.
They are basically. So what is the solution for that? Do you have any design to solutions for that through your algo trading platform?
Yes, sir. At present, I don't have any name and any platform, and even I don't have any prototype or this kind of things. So basically, after launching my platform, I will try to invite them to attend the workshop, free workshop, like 7 days, 10 days of workshop. So I will believe. I try to believe them to let's get engaged with my platform.
So there my say is that connect with your business model or this prototype design of little bit of the Siddharth Chatterjee is doing. Apart from his trading, he has developed a parallel economy of training, share training, okay, trading training. So if you can connect with this model, something about your digital literacy in share trading as a parallel model and connect with that by developing apps or something. So your customer base, I think so it will be expanded more. Because still,
yes,
I don't know. I would like to understand from you what kind of research you have done backed by this. Okay, and the segmentation is still uncovered. That segment, because I am actively involved in algo trading. I have been seeing these things. Okay, with my consulting role, that this segment is still untrapped, and as because of digital literacy, nothing else there. So I want a tailor-made solution of your design of model to bring back. If you bring back this segment to your algo trading platform, it will be whooping 20 lakhs crore economy. It's very, it's the market size of these things. So what's your plan?
So why I'm starting this, because in the era of smart manufacturing, like 20 years back, most of the entrepreneurs or capitalists involved in making manufacturing things. So it costs maximum, and land, plant, machinery is all needed. But in case of my business, there is a less amount of investment, because I don't need a big fund from founder and all. If DST and Galgotias University support me further in future, so I will work on it. So basically, sir, only 2-3 teams is required. Now only 2-3 laptops and 2-3 screens. So I will start my journey like a when one can download the Upstocks, zero the 50 paisa. At that time, my company name will be displayed there, like digital marketing, the help of digital marketing. So they may get known. After that, all the social medias like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Here I can promote my free workshop. So whoever is ready to attend the workshop, free workshop, they will click and register their data. And after that, one professionals. I'm not a good teacher and educator. I do not that much. So I will hire one person who is very good in communications and all. Even I can perform when I rectify my communication and everything, because some communication gaps are there in me. I know that in professionals. So they will teach them. I will tell them how you teach and what are the things points you have to just promote those points to them, so they can engage with me.
Okay.
So
my last. Okay. Please complete.
So this is a very big model, very big business. It can scale up to the globe, sir. If my company or any company can succeed in this field, they can even touch African people, even Indo people, Norway people, because there is
a basic fundamental part is Indian share in the market. I'm sharing 3% are retail share investors. Okay, there are most often foreign institutional investment, FII. Indian share market turmoil happen, all you know, because of FII. And now US Federal Bank rate is reducing, they will siphon off their amount. So how to bring this rest of 90%, and even if you can touch 24% of retail investors portfolio, it will be a whooping capital in our share market. Then that's the reason algo trading can help in this area, number one. Number two, one features you can add here, that's called stop loss. Can algo trading help? Because most of the people give a stock loss of 1 point. But when the share price starts falling, you know that it will supersede the stock loss also. Okay, suppose I have given at 95, I purchase 100 rupees and I have given stop loss as 95. But when shares start falling, it will cross 95, hit the deck of 92. So how algo features you can think of that, explore. How can that stop loss will not go beyond 95 and give me a trinker when it is come to 93 or 96 or like that. So in that case, it will give me a trinker, automatic autonomy, my stock will sell in order to avoid further loss. So these are features are coming up through AI to predict on that case. So you can add on that and you can think for that also.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Yes, sir, yes.
But basically is digital literacy to bring back old people into the share trading and the normal. See, many government employees, they never think for share. They will only go for provident funds and that classical way of that. How algo trading can help to bring them back by improving our retail base percentage in capital market. That's the challenge of this model. Over to Gaurav, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay. I would also like to invite the participant. You can also ask to the presenter if you have any query. Participant, you can also ask. if you have any query.
Arindam, you can connect Partho Sen. You can call me. He is a big algo trading expert in Bangalore.
Sir,
you can
if
connect
you
and I'll
provide your
share.
phone number, then it will good, sir. Because...
I'll share through Gaurav, sir. You can connect with.
Okay. LinkedIn profile or phone number, it will be happier, helpful. Because, sir, actually, basically, I have knowledge on building models like data science predictions and like AI, but I never work on sir algo trading.
So
but
that's why I'm telling he's the top AI engineer in the world, top 10,000,
yes.
as well as he is working with algo trading. So if you can
Yes,
connect
sir,
with him, lot of inputs. You can see Partho Sen in LinkedIn also. You will get it in the Bangalore. Partho Sen, Ave Communications of US. He is working. So you can connect.
Initially, I try to connect with you, sir. After that, you will mentor me, guide me whom I can. I will definitely. Even sir, if sir Partho Sen sir provide me a job or like mentorship, so I will definitely work with him, sir. Because I never work on algo trading, sir. This is my assumptions. Whatever I have feel that, and most of the people maybe feel similar problem. Whatever I have whatever I have gone through this. And also I related in data scientist and data related field, and also I'm working in Verbalize as a data scientist. So this is my working job. So if any person guiding me in a core algorithmic field,
that's why I'm connecting you. That's why I'm giving you the passage to connect him.
Yes, sir,
because I am very much into that algo trading. That's what I'm telling.
Yes,
over to Gaurav, sir.
Yes, we have also keynote speech of Partho sir. So we have collected all the esteemed and renowned personality in this TEDP. So avail their expertise, avail the opportunity for their expertise. So now over to Anamika ma'am, if she has any question with the Arindam.
No, I have no question. No, I have no question. Thank you so much. Sanker sir has covered all the points.
Okay, that's why the Sanker sir is here. No? Okay, so Arindam sir, thank you. Now
don't call me sir. Arindam. Don't call me sir. Never. Sir.
Okay.
Arindam.
Okay.
Sir, also sir,
you can present.
Sir. Also I have another presentation. So it will hardly take 5 minutes, sir. So because I have a meeting. Sir.
Hello, am I audible?
So may I?
If Sanker sir will allow, I will allow.
Sir.
Yeah.
One similar.
Somebody wants to connect, sir. Please check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I cannot share because his screen is sharing.
Yes,
Arindam's screen.
So. Okay, so you can share after the Arindam sir. Okay, so let's finish.
Okay, just to say that.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I am unable to disconnect my connection. So, can you do this instead of me? I'm trying. Oh, okay. I got it. Now, okay. Hello.
Yes. Now you can share. Okay, so.
Hello. Am I audible?
Let him present. Arindam, let him present. So first.
Okay, sir. So if you don't have any problem, then I will come 12:30.
Yes, you can come.
Okay, so I will do my presentation on 12:30.
Okay.
Next presentation. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. My name is Vineet Mittal, and I am a student of BSc Medical Biotechnology, second year from Galgotias University. So I am an undergrad student. So basically, I have come up with an idea for solving the problem of me and my fellow classmates who face this problem of limited practical exposure. Because in the colleges and institution, sometimes what happens is not the degrees given, but the focus is not generally on practical exposure or practical aspects of things like skill development and all. So I am trying to solve that problem. So first, let's look at the problem. The problem is there is a lack of high-end research facilities in the nearby institutes and tier 2, tier 3 cities also. So which and also the unemployment, because what happens is that youth of India end up with just a degree after completion of their course, and they do not have any skills to like stand out of the crowd. So what happens is they end up applying for the menial job, like group D jobs of sweeper, or I have seen in like news that even like master's student applying for jobs which require only 10th grade and other education. So that's one of the problem. And also the problem is lack of awareness. Students are not aware of the amazing programs that the government or different institutions organize to enhance their skills, and they are not able to find the relevant project which are in line with their career objectives. Like even if they look for internships or training, what they end up doing is they, like if a biotechnology student is looking for internship, what he or she will end up doing is a course on or training on digital marketing or social media marketing, which is like all right, but it will not be in line with their career objectives. And even from existing alternatives in the market like Internshala or Biotechnica, they have this problem, like it is not relevant to their course. So as the guideline of this workshop, I conducted a survey also. So in which I took responses from various institutes, students, and last night I got 37 responses, but now there are more responses. So what is there is like 40.5% of the students are like sure about that their course is providing them with the correct practical exposure. Rest of them are either unsure or they think that the course is not able to provide them with the correct practical exposure that will take them to like job market or enhance their skills. So what are my customer segments? My customer segment is college students belonging to biotech and healthcare. In the starting, I have like tried to focus on one group, but I can include various students from various fields also, and also higher education institutes with research seeking students. So I will directly like sell my services to students and also education institutes like Galgotias University, who want their student to get practical exposure in high-end labs, and also researchers who are looking for assistants with suitable knowledge. Like very many times research scholars need trained interns. So I will get them trained beforehand and provide them with pre-trained interns, which will save their money or time. So what is unique that I'm doing, that I will be doing, or my idea is to do is the courses or training or internship that I will provide will be personally customized and relevant to their education and in line with career goals, like keeping in mind the education they have like pursued and what are their career goals. I will personally customize the trainings or research projects according to their need. And also in the survey, I had a question like, are you able to find whatever you are looking for? And the results that you obtained are generally relevant. So most of them aren't able to find the correct opportunities, and even if they find, they are irrelevant. So what I will do is I will offer convenience also as a one-stop destination. We will do all the groundwork for them, and we will do all the groundwork for them and provide them with a one-stop solution where they can look for like internships and opportunities based on the like filtered through their location, educational needs, and different aspects. So solution, what is the solution? Solution will be an application which will act as an interface and connect with research facilities. And also we'll design projects for the students by expert panel, which will enhance their careers and like aid in their skill development. And also we'll try to implement an AI machine learning model, which will suggest students with options based on their field of study, like filter the results and like search engine kind of thing. So students, I asked in the survey, how would you like to get the practical exposure? So most of them replied like through an internship by offline training or even online training also. So, and a research project. So my platform will also have a freemium kind of thing where if you are not eligible for a course, what you can do is you can start from online training where you can equip yourself with the requirement of the internship or project, by which you can be eligible for that, and you can go for the internship or training and apply for it. So the survey which I conducted was including students of more than 6+ institute from more than 4 states of India pursuing higher education. And out of all the students, more than 60% of students feel that their current course is unable to provide them with the required practical exposure. So there is still very many institutes are developing their labs and research facilities, like our institute Galgotias have I think we can do all the practicals and everything here in our institute, but many tier 2, tier 3 cities, they do not have the required labs and instruments that are required for hands-on experience of providing the required skills which a student needs to develop his or her abilities. And 58% of all the students are unable to find these opportunities conveniently. And out of all the students, 38% of students think that the result obtained are often irrelevant. So to access the, if there is a need or I'm just solving a problem that nobody wants to solve. So for that, I ask the question that if I may, if there is an app that provides you with filtered result based on your educational and practical opportunities that are relevant to your field, would you be interested in that? So 81.1% of students think that yes, they'll definitely consider it. And what's the opportunity? 97% of students are interested in getting practical exposure and enhancing their skills. And 81% of the students will consider using an application that gives relevant results conveniently at the click of their app or different platform. So 45% of students have already made a purchase of study materials online. So it's not like that I'm going into a blue ocean or I'm creating my own market. The market already exists, and I have to cater to the current existing customers. So majority of students are willing to pay an amount of let's say 1,000 to 10,000 plus also. And 97.3% of students will also be willing to purchase online training courses for skill development. If they are not eligible for any internship, so they will purchase an online training course which will develop their skill. So barriers to entry, what will be the barriers to entry that I'll create to develop a competitive advantage? So the only barrier to entry I can think of right now is the unique process of project designing. We'll design the projects uniquely based on an AI machine learning model and to the team of experts. And later on, we will develop other barriers to entry, we'll sign the memorandum of understanding with the government and private research labs. And also we'll sign contract with educational institutes for enrolling a fixed number of students every year. And revenue stream, where we plan to generate our revenue, we plan to generate our revenue from application fees for applying in lab project or research opportunities in government institutes, and also subscription fees for guaranteed research opportunities in high-end labs and online training. If we are giving them a project in high-end labs, we'll charge a subscription fees from them. And from institutions for equipping their students with research opportunities, and one-time fees from selected paid interns. If we are getting them an internship and which is paying internship, so we'll charge them one-time fees after they have secured the internship in the field they want. And market and opportunities. So the TAM, total addressable market, is all the institution and college students of technical, biotech and healthcare, and also the research scholars looking for skilled interns. So market is very huge. And out of that, the serviceable addressable market is institutes who do not have like high-end labs in tier 2, tier 3 cities. And serviceable obtainable market is from starting, we can like obtain the market in major education centers of like Delhi, NCR, Chandigarh, Bangalore, etc. So because these have like close by labs and in the near vicinity, students can go. There are students also, so customers and like their research destination are also there. So in SOM, we can target that. So like if we were to invest in like capital in it, so the starting costs will be like app or web development and approaching institutes, or like if there is a project, then the chemicals or different instrument like maintenance and development. Fixed cost will be cost development, salary of employees, marketing, and others. So thank you. If there are any questions,
so you have to work on your project a lot. Lot to be explored, because this is in ideation stage now. So I would like to.
yes, sir.
And the labs. After that, we can check the feasibility.
Audio.
Okay. So after that, we can check the feasibility of your project. So over to Sanker, sir. Anurag, sir, if you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let Anurag sir ask question.
Okay.
Anurag
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Shankar, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Vineet Mittal.
Yes, sir.
One of my questions is, the topic is very good, and you are thinking about the skill and the employment part of the students.
Yes, sir.
So, have you did any research or you have any negotiation with the service providing, internship providing companies? Have you did it?
Yes, sir. I am aware of the like current scenario that the CSIR labs and different labs, what they do is they approach like they like post these internships and different kind of
Because you are providing some
jobs.
app-based
Yes.
services also regarding the internship. You are saying that.
Yes, sir. So, sir, what I have planned is like I will approach institutes which have labs and all. So here where they conduct like training and internships. So I will approach them
Institute of this type of institutes, education institutes.
Yeah, education institutes and research institutes like CSIR labs. Okay. And like high-end institutes also. So I will approach them with the student base that I have. Like I have collected a lot of students' resume and CV, and many of them are well trained. And so I will approach them with the students and say that let's look at it. And here are trained students, which you can.
So are you planning to make some company, LLP type company or private company for this purpose?
Yeah, sir. Later on, I will like make a private
because
limited
these CSI labs
or
these are central government agencies. Until unless you don't have any private or private company structure, they will not ready to
collaborate.
Provide the services. Yes.
So, sir, now my go-to-market strategy is to like come up with a minimum viable product, like through social media and different kind of that. So later on, I am trying to like register also and partner with the labs. For now, I think registering it with an incubator.
Have you did any competitive analysis? Because there are a lot of companies who are providing the same type of services in the current scenario. Did you know?
Yes, sir. Like Biotechnica, Internshala, even Naukri.com.
I'm not. There are a lot of companies. So, what are your strategy? What is your USP? Okay, in your services. How will you differentiate your services with your computer products and services? So that is missing in your presentation.
So
Your market analysis.
Yes, sir. So, sir,
Did you
I am like, yes,
yes, started. Yes, go ahead.
So, sir, what I my unique selling point will be like, I will provide them with a personalized approach of the practical exposure. And also what I will do is I will do the groundwork, verify the locations and like positions on ground by visiting there.
Your competitors are also doing the same type of services. What are you saying?
Okay. So sir,
they also provide personal coaching, personal things, man-to-man recording of each and every student. So they all are doing the same type of services.
Yes, sir.
Because I am the field in the management commerce. There are many companies also in the same management and commerce are also providing the same type of services. So unless you have the special USP in your company.
Yes.
And what would you do regarding your financials? How would you collect your financial resources? What are your monthly projections? Monthly expenses projections?
So you just note down all the comments coming from the experts and work on it.
Because you are the initial stages. So आपके monthly projections क्या है? आपके forecast क्या है? आपका 3 और 5 year का plan कैसे आप करोगे? Break-even point कहाँ पे आएगा आपका? So these are the very important parameters. Sir, over to Sanker, sir.
Yeah, already sir has covered very vital and critical point. Anurag sir has already covered break-even point and the decency. What I mean to say again and again, until or unless you have shown some feasibility through lean canvas test, your investor will not be interested. Recently, I'm just sharing my experience in Bangalore. One very young lad, is less than 16 years. He pitched an idea and he has shown the visibility through the lean canvas. He got 30 crores of fund, 30 crores at less than 16 years.
Wow.
Okay, I cannot share his idea because I am also into that presentation. I cannot say it publicly. But the amazing thing, not only shared his idea, I was completely taken aback and flabbergasted by see that the kind of idea he converted into lean canvas projected model, and which is nowhere the investor. There is Daljit Singh in Bangalore, very famous investor. You have heard that Samosa Singh, famous samosa retail, Samosa King. They have opened an outlet in New Delhi also. Okay, the 4,000 outlets across India. In that area, they presented, they're selling samosa in different way. He has funded. The same lad has pitched in that point with a full feasibility report. Why I'm saying I'm giving a rhetoric? Because what Anurag sir has told, it's very, very apparent. Your idea has to convert into a feasibility, commercial feasibility to lean canvas. Until you provide, there are many flurry of ideas are there. It's not, it is all budding state. It has not given the maturity. So think of that with your presentation more about and redesign, reshaping in once again. This is my suggestion. Over to you, Anamika madam and Anurag and sir and go. Anamika madam would like to share something.
No. You both of you have already covered it, and I have the same point that still this idea is not well researched, and the student is required to do some more survey, because using all these buzzwords that customize surveys, customize this is just buzzword, I will say. Because every other competitor or maybe the existing players are providing the same type of services and same type of projects they have. So how this idea is going to be get differentiated and will get marketed as well. because we all know there are many startups which started maybe in the year 2020, 21, but the major part is survival of the startup. So
one thing I would like to add now,
which is converted must be survive in next 3 years, 4 years in this market. It is just not for sharing it and going ahead, or maybe some investment. If it is well researched, then definitely anybody can go ahead with any type of ideas. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I would like to
Vineet,
request to move.
Vineet,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
please, in the initial, as you are in the initial stage in your healthcare field, so please, in
Yes,
the
sir.
initial stage, you may recognize as per you may do the some industry research, what the industry require, what skill is required by the industries. So pinpoint
Okay.
that 2 or 3 skills. So आप पूरे पे काम मत करिए, अभी 2-3 skills को देखिए जो इंडस्ट्री को रिक्वायर है, उस पे काम करिए, so that will be more beneficial for your project in the initial stages. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
So our next presenter is Sagun. So Sagun, are you here?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, can Vineet share my PPT because my internet is slow?
Okay. So Vineet, you can share the PPT of Sagun.
Shagun, you start talking about your idea. By then, Vineet is sharing your PPT. Okay?
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I, Shagun, BSc student from Galgotias University.
Please be audible. Please be all loud because you are not audible to us. Your voice is too low.
BSc from your subject in BSc?
Sir, medical biotechnology.
Okay.
So I have conducted my research and my literature survey on dental problems and came up with a herbal product for the same. My research work was on sulfur-producing bacteria in mouth, which is responsible for halitosis. So for the same, I have already conducted the research work of isolation of specific sulfur-producing bacteria, sequenced the particular gene which is responsible for that mechanism of sulfur-producing bacteria, and also made a herbal natural yeast extract solution for it, which can inhibit the activity of the bacteria and made product out of it. So also at present, I have completed with the testing work, research work, and obtained positive results for the same. So basically, this is the overview which I did, and the literature survey, and also the survey which I talked with the people that cavity or the decay problem is around 18% people are facing, and bad breath, which is basically halitosis, is around 12%. Toothache and bleeding gums and etc. So basically, there are many dental problems which people are facing. So considering this problem, I try to came up with a solution. So the birth of my product, next slide. So the birth of my product took place as in January. I just identified the problem and collected the samples from the people of various age group, which was not gender specific and also not age specific. In February, the testing of these samples was done. In March, I did with the formation of the plant extract, which was to be tested on the samples which I collected and isolated the bacteria. In April, the testing of the plant extract or the product which I was working on to be done on the samples. And in the May, the preparation of the product. After the May, I completed with the testing of the product on the samples and obtained the positive results. So the problem. So the next slide, the problem and the pain points of the people which I observed were side effects of chemical composition. So basically at present, with the products which are already existing in the market are mainly made up of chemical compositions and which are allergic to and also some people are allergic to specific flavors due to which they face lack of confidence. So as I have already mentioned that my product is about natural herbal extracts. So this is the one point that the product which are already existing in the market are basically of chemical composition. Next slide. So the solution is basic. Next slide. Vineet, can you do the next slide? So why my product? It is compelling because first of all, it is natural product, as I have already mentioned. Also, I'm targeting to provide this product in different flavor and fragrance oriented. As I've already did the survey, and also according to literature surveys, the major product and most of the product which are already present in the market are basically of mint or clove flavor. And what I observed and did survey that many people are allergic to these flavors. So what I thought was to provide people with product in different flavor according to their taste or their whatever flavor they like. And also my product is bacteria specific. That is the product which are already existing in the market. They target every bacteria which are present in the in our mouth. That is good bacteria as well as bad bacteria. So with killing of bad bacteria which are present in the mouth, they also target the good bacteria which are helpful for our digestive system or our oral microbiome. So basically, the other products which are present in the market, they disturb the oral ecosystem that needs to be maintained. But my product that only is made against that specific bad bacteria. This is the way my product is different from already existing product in the market. That my product will not disturb your oral ecosystem and will not kill the bad bacteria, good bacteria, which is useful for our body. Also, it is safe and effective because it is made out of natural extracts. It will not disturb your oral lining that may ultimately leads to mouth cancers and many other problems that are afterwards. Why now is the time for my product to shine? Because what I observed is that after COVID-19, people are more towards herbs and natural solutions. They are focusing on towards herb solution, Ayurvedic solutions, apart from chemical compositions. Next slide. So my value proposition, that is the gain creators. What will I gain is maintain oral health and oral microbiome and freshness. Of course, freshness because I'm trying to provide my product in different fragrance also, and improve taste and flavor. And pain is all. Obviously, it will prevent halitosis, anti-inflammation, oral problems, and also various other dental and oral problems. And product and services is my product, the product I'm providing, and the service is the product. Now the customer segments is what customers will gain is good oral health. It is safe and effective, flavor friendly, cost effective, maintain oral microbiome. And customers' job is only to maintain their good oral health. Pains is what pains they're going through at present is side effects of chemical compositions, allergic to specific flavors, and of course the lack of confidence. So this is my value proposition. Next slide. So the market which I am targeting is, of course, we are having a large target market because as we all know, oral and dental problem is very common problem as of now. And I'm targeting both B2B and B2C market and also provide my product in both online and offline platforms. Next slide. Target is the TAM. My TAM is as we all know, the population is around 142.8 crore at present, and we know that dental problems everyone deals with. So these toothpaste, mouthwash are products which most of the people use. So at present, my zone which I'm planning to target is around 35% of the population which uses mouthwash. That is obviously the Uttar Pradesh and Delhi NCR people. That is around 8.5 of UP and 11.5 crore approximately of Delhi. Next slide. My competitive landscape. So my potential competitors at present are Himalayan, Bio-Ayurveda, Listerine, Ayurvedic. They are basically direct competitor is among them is Himalayan and Bio-Ayurveda and Ayurvedic. And Listerine is my indirect competitor because Listerine is made up of chemical composition and I'm trying to deal with a natural composition. And Himalayan, Bio-Ayurveda and Ayurvedic is direct competitor, but I'm unique. First of all, is obviously the cost factor. Second is the target factor. They are targeting both. First of all, they are disturbing the oral ecosystem. They are not target specific. And my product will be target specific. That is, they will only kill the bad bacteria which is present in the mouth. And third, they are only present in specific flavors that can be allergic to some people. My product, I'm trying to provide my product in different flavors. And the competitive advantages which I am facing at now is the niche and skills. My niche is I'm from medical biotech, so I know this research and what all people face. Next slide. So this is my uniqueness, as I've already mentioned that I'm dealing with target specific, maintaining oral microbiome, refreshing flavors and fragrances, and of course the affordability. Next slide. So this is my lean business model. Problem is side effects of chemicals and disturbance in oral microbiomes, allergic, and solutions and value proposition I have already mentioned. So my customer segment is everyone all above the age of 12 to 13 years, as my product is not having any side effect and is not creating any side effect to children also. And also patients with oral and dental and renal diseases. So channel is both B2B and B2C, that is online marketplace and e-commerce platforms. Also collaboration with oral care professionals. That is, we will plan to collaborate with hospitals, dental care professionals, hotels to collaborate with us and suggest our product and provide our product in their hotels, airports, etc. Early adopters will be everyone above, not everyone, but most of the people who are above the age group of 30 and above, because people above the age of 30 feel or faces more of dental problem as compared to children. And my existing alternatives are chemical formulations and specific medications. So as we know, people are not more into medications after COVID. They are focusing on the herbs and nature. Also, my cost structure is raw materials and manufacturing and production expenses, packaging, labeling and distribution costs, marketing and advertising expenses, and regulatory compliance and certifications. So this was all about my idea. Thank you.
So over to Sanker, sir, because you have a lot of expertise in this area.
I think these herbs and herbals, Gaurav sir is the key man. So can you ask from something? Then I will come.
No, sir, please guide him. Actually, she is my student, so it will be not fair to ask.
I have 2-3 points I have noticed. Good presentation first. What is name? Sagun. Sagun, thank you for your presentations. Very vibrant presentations seems to be. Can you open your first slide? The year. No, before that, what's your name? Herbal product, no? Herbal product.
Yes.
SS. What is this? SSN.
So this is basically Essence Herbal Mouthwash, but still I'm working on it. I have to get trademark. So this is at present I'm just working on it.
Okay. Can you put on your camera? I'm not unable to visible camera.
Sir, I'm not. Sir, my internet is slow. That's why I'm not able to. And my
okay, bandwidth problem. Okay, now the major part is that I'm just trying to counter you. Take it is very positively. We are brainstorming. First, as I'm sharing information, Listerine has already introduced the organic mouthwash. Okay, so it's not only a chemical, they have already introduced in herbs, herbal mouthwash. So take a note all that. So that's one. Second, second thing is that you told that during COVID times, the usage or there is a spike in terms of using herbs and herbals in related products. What is the sanctity of your claim? Where from you get this information?
Sir, this information I just obtained from literature survey and all the research papers which I did, that newspapers and editorials which I read, that after COVID, people are focusing more on Ayurveda and natural herbs products rather than going for medicines or chemical composition.
Okay, so in that case, you need to give citations. Okay, let's see where you have collected that information. What is the source of the information? Okay. Third is that I still believe that you need to do more on competitors' research. Okay, so I just sharing my information because I was in this industry long back, Colgate Palmolive for 5 years, where recent data of how many people in India use toothpaste, do you know, or mouthwash? Is there any data with you?
Sir, I collected, but that is also a literature survey only, not any survey.
Wherever maybe secondary base, what is the total number of people in it? Because I hope you are going for pan India now with this product.
Yes, sir. At present, I'm planning, but not look at more into it.
Okay, so if you I'm sharing information. UP is one state in India. There are total figure is 12 crores. They are not using any toothpaste, tooth powder, forget the mouthwash. So these 12, every company, multinational companies, okay, P&G is coming to India with its iconic brand in toothpaste. It was there in 1970s in Indian market, then they left it, and once again they're entering with mouthwash. P&G is the top giant in the world in this area, and they are catering entire East Europe with this herbal product of India's best herbal product. So these are the research you should know. Now, the problem, not the problem, it's an opportunity for you to further investigate and cultivate, is to these people who have never used toothpaste and tooth powder, and they falls most of them in UPs. Okay, so in India's Indian figure of 12 crores, I don't know exact UP figure. So this can be a niche market for you to introduce this product with a form of herbal extract. Okay, so now why these people are not using? Are they marginalized? Can't they have that possibilities of buying a toothpaste due to their financial strata or something? Or they don't use that? Because the same thing that the story of Patanjali happened with that. Ramdev Baba introduced these things by creating to make India nostalgic about their heritage, and they introduced with herbs and herbals. So you need to investigate more on that. There is a fierce competitions in this area within the red ocean strategy, but you need to create it as a blue ocean marketing strategy, where in herbs, and it's okay that what are the features Gaurav sir can tell better than me in this area, this in terms of biochemicals and others, can introduce and can create the buzz while communications. There are Patanjali did it only because of their integral marketing communications. There are many products better than Patanjali in Indian market, as you know. Okay, they could not penetrate. Vico Bhajadanti is another one. They have started long back. They are unable to take the market share of Patanjali. So take these notes into forward. under this fierce competitive market, how can you edge out yourself? That is $1 million question. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so more research is required in terms of mouthwash category. So can you go to your last slide where Canva, we have shown that Canva, lean Canva. Okay. Why do you mention IPR here?
Sir, because
Unfair
first
advantage,
of all,
under unfair advantage. Yeah,
sir,
please carry on.
sir, can you repeat the question?
Why do you mention IPR here under unfair advantage? You have mentioned IPR, no? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
Why do you
before this, sir, before answering, I just want to share that before this, where I presented this presentation, so there I just got the feedback that your IPR, there I didn't mention the IPR under unfair advantages. So I just received that feedback that you can have various IPRs, and that is, you can mention that is your unfair advantages. So this is only and the main reason that
yes, I understand. But why, why it is IPR comes as an unfair advantage? I am unable to understand that. That's why I'm asking. What is the full form of IPR?
So intellectual property rights.
Why it will be unfair advantage then? How do you connect your intellectual property rights with your this herbal product, mouthwash?
For this, we are planning IPR for our product, first of all, then on the bacteria. This is the new bacteria. It is not reported yet. So we are planning to get IPR on the same. Also, the gene which we have sequenced, it is also not reported yet. So I was given feedback that these are like your unfair advantages.
No, why it is unfair? Because I'm still unable to understand why it is unfair.
It means the patent, sir. She will go for the patent, their product.
No, I know, understand. Why it is unfair then? Because you have written unfair advantage. If you have not gone for patent, you will go for patent is okay. Then after going fair, it will be a fair advantage.
Yes, sir. Actually, she want to tell that if she got the patent, then no one can steal their her idea.
And copying the idea. Okay.
Copying, yes, sir. But, no one can manufacture the same formulation, the same composition.
Acha, okay.
Yes,
in order to protect your patent,
yes, sir,
so that anybody can take unfair advantage, that's why you're going for patent. Am I right?
Yes, formulation and the mechanism of action on the sulfur-producing bacteria, she will got the patent for that one.
There are very interesting area to go about. Last is that, have you contemplate or mulling anything related to any development of apps with that? Because what I understand, if you go through more about segmentations, targeting and positioning, STP, which segment you are going to launch is a niche, you are saying, because some of the genome sequencing you are doing and others, you find it out, there is this, some of the bacteria has not been introduced in this mouthwash earlier before. This is why it's niche and skilled. But where is the market now? More important is to the market segmentation analysis. So in the market segmentation analysis, you may catering a niche area, which I told, you may cater for a area where 12 crores of people still are not using toothpaste. So you know how to penetrate into toothpaste category, which Colgate did in India, not going to them with toothpaste. They went with their tooth powder. So tooth powder, they make them used to with tooth powder with some flavor, because still in rural area, in this segment, they use ash, coal ash.
Yes.
So they're trying to synchronize with coal ash with tooth powder. Then they, once they will habituated to use, then they will go toothpaste. So in that way, you can cater also. This can be a strategy of you. Creating with herbs, with a mouthwash, they will gulp it like a water. And that's idea, that's penetration, that will resonate in their left brain. Yes, we are gulping it like a water that creates many the problems within that. Then they will start using these things. This is one area I think you should do more on research in this, in segmentation. Okay, unable to, that idea is fabulous. Okay, mesmerizing, but that to create a communication idea need to convert into a good communication which can lure the psychology. Segmentation is psychology, not that. If you are unable to read the psychology of that group of people, you cannot create a good communications. And your product, whatever product, it may be a very diligent product in terms of your features, but it cannot able to communicate, it will not able to sell. So this is what I have understood. Otherwise, so it's okay. Over to you, Gaurav sir. Have you understood what I have told?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, Gaurav sir. Over to you.
Yes, sir. So you have asked all about, you have provided several suggestions. It will be better if Shagun will write down each and every comment and should work on it. So
yes, sir. Yes,
all the best to the Shagun. Next, so should we call the next presenter, sir?
Sir, Arindam.
Yes, sir.
Arindam,
Now,
sir.
yes, sir. Arindam, sir, after Pranav will present, you can present, sir. So he will take 5 minutes. So Pranav, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can share your screen and do the presentation. And make it compact, finish it in 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Good afternoon. I am Pranav Kumar. Currently, I have completed my Bachelor of Business Management from Arcade Business College. Right now, I have a topic like digital marketing, significance of digital marketing. I have researched some data like about 15 से about 50 लोगों के बीच मैंने रिसर्च किया है इसमें कि कितने लोग मार्केटिंग ज्यादा कर रहे हैं और कितने लोग मतलब ऑफलाइन शॉप में अभी भी वहां पे हैं। वहां पे मुझे यही पता चला कि डिजिटल मार्केटिंग बहुत लोग मतलब यूज कर रहे हैं क्योंकि उन्हें कॉन्फिडेंस होता है इसी। सो more than 170 million people use social media regularly, and therefore every working professional is supposed to familiar with the digital marketing tools. About 170 million people use digital marketing right now in all over the world, and also the term digital marketing was first came in like 1990s, and also we have used in like websites, social media handles like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And other one is like building CRM, customer relationship management is a key factor in digital marketing, where हम लोग एक तरह से एक relationship build करते हैं through various social media program. In marketing strategy, where customer से ऐसे talk करेंगे like कि हमारे पास product, service, price, promotion, place, ये चीज होनी चाहिए, and वहाँ कस्टमर्स की वैल्यू होनी चाहिए, फिर फर्म की वैल्यू होनी चाहिए, एंड कोलैबोरेटर्स ये होंगे लाइक कि कस्टमर्स में कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर, सर्च इंजन, सोशल मीडिया एंड यूसी प्लेटफॉर्म, टू साइडेड मार्केट्स एंड कॉन्सेप्चुअल इंटरेक्शन. The above figure discuss the implementation of marketing strategy according to customer behavior. Hello.
The first and foremost objective is creation of value for customer. It includes the essential components and possible arrangement between them. And after that, digital marketing strategy, where pay per click is a thing that कि जब कोई मतलब कि जहाँ पे डिजिटल मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी लगेंगी, अगर कोई भी वेबसाइट पे इवन कि कोई पीपल वहां पे देख रहा है हमारे एड्स को, या जो भी एड्स हम वहां पे यूज करते हैं, उस पे हर एक क्लिक पे वहां पे एक मनी जनरेट होता है. लाइक कि वेबसाइट इसका यूज होगा, लाइक कि वेबसाइट्स पे सबसे ज्यादा ट्रैफिक. देन email marketing is nowadays very essential and for us, like in email marketing where we are professionals and business person. Although if we subscribe anything, first they will cover in email marketing. Content marketing is a type of digital marketing strategy which is supposed to attract audience through blogs, articles, videos, or through other social media. And affiliate marketing
Pranav,
refers to a marketing. Yes.
Pranav, sorry, I'm interrupting it here. Can you directly come to your major purpose, or maybe the prototype or idea which you have you are trying to work upon, rather than all these theoretical part? Because we all know about what this digital marketing is.
Okay.
Just come to the major objectives.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, there is a data analysis where I have survey was sent to about 50 people, and their response was recorded like yes or no questions. I'll make a then some gender of respondent. Total 50 people participated in this survey, and those 24 are male, and whereas 26 are female. In gender analysis, after that, age analysis also I cover in age analysis, where some categories like 4 age group out of 50, 4 are below 18 years of age. Majority audience belongs to group 18 se 22, and another is 25 to 40, whereas 9 are above 40 years. So in this data, they talk how like कितने परसेंट लोग लाइक कि 8% डिजिटल मार्केटिंग यूज कर रहे हैं बिलो 18, 60% यूज कर 80 to 25, 25 to 40 वाले एज 7 लोग पे हैं जो 14% यूज कर रहे हैं, and 40 above 18%. And another one, occupation analysis, where also 50 responded, 34 are students, 4 are working professionals, 7 are people who involved in business, and rest 5 are from other categories. Like 34 student, 68% percentage use कर रहे हैं working professional, and 8% working professional, 14% business, and 10% others. And another one, social media पे कितने लोग मतलब ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं, जिसमें कि 45% रिस्पॉन्डेंट 45 रिस्पॉन्डेंट लिए थे, जिसमें कि 5 रिस्पॉन्डेंट प्रेफर नॉट टू यूज सोशल मीडिया. अभी भी 50 में 45 सोशल मीडिया यूज करते हैं, बट 5% वैसे हैं जो कि सोशल मीडिया यूज नहीं करते हैं, तो उन तक हम अभी भी उस टाइम डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के थ्रू नहीं पहुंच पा रहे. So another one, do you have trust on online products, where in 50 people 43 are trust, but 7 did not trust online products right now also. So about 86% people trust on online products, whereas 14% didn't trust on online products. And why do you ये भी मैंने रिसर्च किया कि कोई ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग क्यों पसंद करता है, जिसमें लाइक कि 26 वेयर बेटर ऑफर्स एंड सीजनल डिस्काउंट्स के लिए, 12 जो है ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि वाइड रेंज ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं, एंड 7 पीपल अभी भी ऑफलाइन ही यूज करते हैं, जिसमें कि बेटर एंड सीजनल डिस्काउंट के लिए 26 पीपल 52%, वाइड रेंज के लिए 24%, अफोर्डेबल प्राइसिंग के लिए 10%, एंड शॉपिंग फ्रॉम ऑफलाइन स्टोर के लिए 14%. कंक्लूजन ये है कि जैसे जैसे मतलब टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होते जा रही है, ओवर द इयर्स टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांस सिग्निफिकेंटली टू गिव कस्टमर विद अ बेटर डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एक्सपीरियंस. In India, it has risen in recent years. Various people have different perspective on it, but the fact is this digital marketing has tremendous potential to increase in sales, provided business should have knowledge to implement it in right way, on right platform. As our study found out that most of the consumer notice ads on YouTube, therefore retail firm can target YouTube ad campaign. Benefits like increased product awareness and capacity to influence people to make a purchase by effective digital media plan. Digital marketing campaign has led people towards finding information about more such products, which they notice on advertising. And thank you.
Anamika, ma'am.
Thank you, Pranav. I think your presentation is a good one, but it is purely meant for some research paper, or maybe I can say you can write a chapter on it and publish your paper somewhere along with this data, can enhance it. But the idea behind this presentation was totally different, and we really did not get any idea, business idea, or maybe any other like a startup idea, I can say. You have presented it. So next time, whenever you are presenting to this type of assignment, you need to be careful about that. Okay, thank you. Gaurav? Dr. Gaurav, I have just given my comment, and I don't think so. Nothing to add on.
Okay.
We can go ahead.
Over to Sanker. Okay.
No, it is not
Shankar sir is here.
It is not a prototype.
Yes,
Hello?
It is not a prototype, sir.
It's nothing a business idea, business project. It's a presentation only, as madam has told. It's a presentation about digital marketing, Pranav. The ideas and theories, but where is your model? Where is your prototype? What you're going to do is nothing clear. So please work out once again. What to Gaurav, sir?
Okay. So
Gaurav, sir, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So I am calling the Arindam.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Are you available? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now you can take 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Share your screen.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay. Now you can share.
Hello. So again, Arindam Bhattacharya. So my presentation is on cancer detection by using deep learning. So basically, with the help of AI, artificial intelligence, so there is a lots of patients struggling from cancers, or maybe they have chance to get a cancer in future. So my aim is to detect the early detection of the cancer in human beings. So my today agenda is little bit due to less amount of time. I just got the main objectives, and I'm not going to get much in depth in what is deep learning and why you really using deep learning. So you can see in my slides there are some topics are mentioned in the slides. Introduction to deep learning general institution, image processing. This is the main part of my presentation. Image processing using deep learning, and brain tumor detections using customer model, transfer learning, CNN architecture, and hands-on. Like hands-on means conclusion and what we can do on this segment further. So why deep learning? Because deep learning is a powerful machine learning. If you put a lots of data on machine learning, it can't able to detect. It can't detect the model with that accuracy. But in deep learning cases, data can catch and data can predict in that level, which machine learning can't do. That's why we are using deep learning. So how does deep learning occurs? So actually, when we see the dog or cat, we immediately identify whether it is dog or cat. The same thing, computer can identify the things which is dog or cat. In that case, with the help of deep learning, we can identify cat or dog. So we just cat or dog means we just put the image of the data in the machine, in the deep learning model, so that deep learning can predict the whether it is dog or cat.
So it will be better if you can show the business plan. Or
So I'm coming, sir. I'm coming.
Yes, yes, please.
Because
Please
it's a little bit, sir. Maybe most of them are not aware about deep learning at all. That's why.
Okay.
So if you want to know the business model, the business models are simple.
Means how you can generate the revenue, what will be
okay, okay, sir. The simple thing is that our main customer is the hospital. Okay, in hospital, CT scan is occurring, and there we build a cloud-based platform like AWS and Azure, Microsoft. So we build another cloud-based service where hospital can put their CT scan images on cloud, and we can use those images as a data. Then we can predict the model whether that person has cancer or not in future. This is our main aim. So it can reduce the life of a person to get infected cancer cell, and also we can sell our data to the others company when hospitals uploaded the image on the cloud. So basically, it is that if a person's chances to have a cancer in future, so with the help of deep learning, we can predict whether the person has or not cancer cell in his tumor or legs. Even recently, sir, last day I think IIT Guwahati has worked on it. I'm working on it from last 2.5 years, and I got a notifications from IIT Guwahati. Just a second.
So you will offer any software for the detection that will as a user interface?
That's why I'm telling the deep learning how it is working.
Okay.
So this is the thing.
To develop a software for the hospital.
No, simple, sir. Simple. Sir, hospital is there. Hospital is our customer.
Okay.
And one cloud services will be on cloud. It is invisible. And hospital attendant or hospital management will upload those images of the customers, and we get all the data like the customer A, B, C, D, E, up to the 100 or infinite. And when another patients come, and when he put his images scan on that cloud, so 1,000 pictures we can train those data like 70% test.
Actually, Arindam, basically you are talking about the training of data set like that. Actually, your presentation might include already trained data set. You should work on the already trained data set for the cancer. You should come up with one module, one software by which that has an easy interface to be used by the doctors and physician working in the cancer field. So that will be very helpful to them. So if you will, you are telling that you will capture the images. So we are looking for that plan.
No. When the attendant will upload the pictures on the cloud, our machine learning model, our deep learning model will predict the images, and immediately software will inform the doctor whether that person will be get cancer or not.
Okay.
This is our main model.
Okay. So Sanker sir, please.
And recently, sir, IIT Guwahati and I think CMI working on it, and
yes,
one course is launched at IIM Bangalore, that is MBA in Analytics.
Very good idea, very good. And you can get the fund from the government. ICMR is currently open for this kind of the project.
The best thing is that most of the private limited company are not involved in this field. Actually, all the research-based institute like IITs, MIT, Harvard, Stanford, and CMI and IIM Bangalore. I know that they are working on it because MBA in analytics. One course is launched last 2 years.
Kuldeep sir want to ask a question.
Okay.
Any Kuldeep sir, can you unmute? Kuldeep, can you unmute yourself to ask the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sir, current research paper I read in 5 days ago, sir. Current accuracy is 97.08 and 98 points.
Yes, Kuldeep. Yes, thing is that yes, I got your questions. So the thing is that when you perform machine learning model, right? So you have to go different model like KNN, logistic, linear regression, SVM, ADAMUS, all those models will tell you accuracy. Okay, so we don't rely on particular accuracy. And whatever done as IIT Guwahati has done, they have 96.667% accuracy. You are right. So they are also working on it. Like 100% accuracy will come. So we can backtest like others algorithms. So we can get mean of the result. Am I clear to you? I think I am able to answer your questions, right?
Yes. So for the business plan, I would like to invite Sanker sir. So kindly give your precious comment to Arindam. Sir, you are muted.
Arindam, it's a very interesting area. I will ask you to invest. You know, the same thing happened with Angelina Jolie, the Hollywood actress. Okay, do you know McCustomy? The same thing happened in 5 years back. And now the major questions here, I'm not going to deep learning and machine learning. The difference between what we know that how machine learning will convert into deep learning. This is one healthcare. It's coming in India. I am sharing with you Anchor white toothpaste, you know, the Anchor who has sold this thing brand to Panasonic. They are coming, they are invested 20,000 crores to investigate in this area. Okay, this area is called, you know, predictive healthcare. It comes under predictive healthcare segment, okay, where machine learning and deep learning is working to detect your future possibilities of the disease. Am I right? But there will be a big issue in India which has not happened in US. It has happened with Angelina Jolie also. That many people will take the advantage by hospitals and others. They will emotionally blackmail to the human beings about and the raw data, fabricated data, and will be uploaded and will be shared. And it will be under legal compliances. What's your model? What is the design in this model to protect these things?
So basically, it is that
I think Anamika madam and Gaurav and others will agree with me. In India, it will be manipulated like anything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it may cause this kind of manipulation, but we have trying that whatever the ethics we must follow as a business ethics.
Nobody follow ethics in India. Sorry to say. Okay, it is only in book. It is in written in the books. Okay, it's a paradox. Ethics. Now, what through your data and machine learning? I'm asking very precise questions to the point. How this? What is your model in the deep learning method that will eliminate this possibility? Tell me these things.
Okay, so if anybody, sir, I think if anyone, the attendant or hospital management will upload the right data, so we can just one MU and or U will be there, so that if anything data is wrongly put, then it is not our responsibility, sir. This is their responsibility.
The hospital will obviously give the wrong inputs to you. The image they will take and that will supply to you. Now, how to you? What is the sanctity? What is the validations? Because you will take a predictive analysis or algorithm based predictive analysis to deep learning, and shared the inputs, shared the inference. But if a data is wrong that provided by hospital will manipulate. What your mechanism is there? AI is working in this area very much.
So,
okay.
Okay.
How do you know?
So okay, at that time we can say hire one person which is very good, very good knowledge on data related, data science and analytics. So I will authorize him to do whenever image is extracted from CT scan or any kind of images from hospital management, he will must go through the features, like what kind of images he has uploaded on our cloud. So this is his responsibility, and I will authorize. There is not third party, no hospital management will be involved on this.
Okay,
yes.
I will suggest you go through more analysis and research here. Blockchain is working also. Okay, so please do that. Little bit of design, but very niche area, and it's coming in big way in India. As I told you, go and study about that. The company, the Anchor, they are investing 20,000 crores in this area. Microsoft is coming. So please go through, but very good area to explore. Over to Gaurav sir and Anamika madam. Anamika madam would like to ask any question.
Very short in time.
No question, sir. You have already covered it.
Okay.
No
So we have a very
Dr. Gaurav, can we move to the another?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I am
because it's a
Arnav Jain. Arnav, please present.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Arindam. Nice effort.
Good presentation, Arindam. Very good.
There is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, it's visible. Building a better tomorrow, smart wearable.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Arnav Jain. I have an idea on a smart wearable. So I have observed that there are three kinds of smart wearables in the market. First one, that is providing basic insights like calories, steps taken, heart rate, and oxygen. That is given by big companies like Board, Firebolt, etc. That is consumed by mostly Indian market. The second one is about personalized insights. That is not common in India, but it is common in USA, Western countries. But it will definitely come in India, as I observed the trend that what is common in Western world will always come in India, and what is common in India will definitely come in Western world. So that's the upcoming technology about the personalized insights like stress monitoring, sleep monitoring, that suppose you have slept for 6 hours today, but the wearable will alert you that you have to sleep for 8 hours tomorrow for a better recovery. The third one is the most uncapped market. That's about the medical alert system. That's the ECG, fall detection, and crash detection. So I want to build a device that will combine all of these three categories. So the problem is the need for a comprehensive solution to health monitoring, medical alert system, and personalized coaching. Okay. False accidents and undetected health issues significant impact individual, leading to physical ailments. In India, in every 3 minutes, there is a death by either a road accident or either a fall. So if we exclude on-spot death, the main reason of the death are delayed emergency response. So I want to create a solution if a people has accident and is wearing my device. So my device will send immediate response to the nearby hospital, nearby emergency service, and the emergency contact numbers. Okay, with the live data, live vitals of the body, and live location of that accident. So we offer convenience by enabling proactive care through timely alerts, immediate emergency response, and personalized guidance for achieving health goals. Okay, so the market size, that the total addressable market of smart wearable is around $42.4 billion. So I have conducted a survey that
will you be interested in an IoT device with a medical alert system? So I have specifically asked people that will you be interested in a medical alert system? So more than 75% of the people are shown interest in that. I have asked because if I market my product that I am giving heart rate monitoring, oxygen, many companies are doing it. So I want to know if my go-to market strategy would be medical alert system only. So will people be interested in my product or not? So as you see, more than 75 people are interested in my product. Also, I have conducted the price range. So mostly people have said they are willing to pay between 1,000 to 2,000 rupees for that product. So my target market would be from teenager to the old peoples, which include fitness enthusiasts who want to know about their how much calories have they burn, how much time they spend in the gym, active professionals who go daily to office, to college, and senior and elderly people, especially because in India, in every hour, 2 out of every 10 people die because of fall, especially in old age people, 60 plus people. And fourthly, health conscious people who want to know about their body insights like heart rate, oxygen, how much calories have they burned, how much sleep have they taken, is there any stress in their body or not. Okay. I have focused on user-friendly design. So I mean by that if I'm wearing a smart watch, I only wear when I am going to college or I am outside the home. But when I am home, I do not wear any smartwatches because it is not convenient and comfortable. But I have come with an idea, why not produce a smart wearable without a display? All the information will be given through an app. The plus point of that is the thickness. The height of that smart wearable will be half of that a normal smartwatch. So it will be more easy, more convenient to wear 24/7. Also, since it does not have a display, so the pricing, since India is a price sensitive market, so price of the display and for the display there comes a SoC, system on chip. So that's only come around 2,000 rupees, $25. So that's the price cutting we can achieve by removing the display and giving the information through an app. So if I tell you about my idea in summary, we are combining advanced technology and a user-friendly design. We want to revolutionize the way falls crash are detected, provides personalized health insights, and empower individuals to take proactive measures for a healthier lifestyle. That's all about my idea.
Any part comment?
Madam, Anamika, madam. Now, what is the difference between Google Watch and this watch? What are the features wise you are doing?
Sir, the main difference is about first the design. Sir, it can be worn 24/7. It can be wear on wrist and also biceps. So if you are sleeping, if you are not comfortable wearing on wrist, you can wear on biceps also. And sir, secondly, the price of the Google Watch is more than 30,000. Since most of the Indian market are looking for a device that is around 2,000 to 3,000. So I think I can achieve a bigger market by providing that solution. But it will be phase by phase, not combinedly three. In upcoming R&D, we can definitely achieve by combining all these three categories for technologies.
Okay. Any questions?
Now, in your wearable device, how many sensors you are going to use it? Because you are talking about okay, the thickness level can get reduced, or maybe all such features can be brought, but you really did not throw any, maybe you did not share any details about the sensors, or probably like we call it now.
Yes,
there are different type of sensors are used for the different thing. Fall, you talked about, accident, you talked about, it's okay. But suppose if it's happening, then how the message will go, where it will go, how it can get protected. This flowchart you did not discuss anywhere in your presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope
Ma'am,
you must have worked upon, but just for a clarity, I am asked.
Yes, ma'am. I was working on that. So the main module I am using is ESP32. So that's a Bluetooth module. And in case of emergency, it can directly alert you through SMS. Ma'am, other modules only notify through app only. So if there's no connection between the app, so it can also alert to emergency contacts number by SMS also. And ma'am, if I talk about the height, so ma'am, till now, I have achieved the height of almost 7 millimeter. That can be further reduced by R&D to almost 4 millimeter.
So it will be slick.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So Calico, you know, Calico Google. Calico is a company Google has formed. So they have already started with the same thing. But one thing, madam, I am agreed with madam that one thing I would like to know, what are the basic, price point is okay. You are reducing a price point, then Google will introduce another one with the other segment. That will keep on going. You cannot survive in the market with pricing strategy only. So think for a features wise, you sleek, you want to reduce that, all these things. What madam has told, I am also agreed with that. Something other way on features you can add with that. So it can give the commercial viability. And lean Canva also is required to test is that. What you are talking already there in Calico. The Google new smartwatch, or that's already they have started in Europe. So what are the new things you want to connect with that? In that case, if anything you want to disruptive innovation, that is required. Okay, then anything which can connect with that signaling, will taking the signal while crossing the road and try to guide him like that, or it can be work with the impaired pupil also. Like that, more features you can add and it will be unique and niche, it will be much more viable for that. Okay, over to Gaurav sir.
Okay, thank you Arnav for the nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
But it's a good one.
I hope, yes.
Yes, Gaurav sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, please.
One question is that.
Sir, if you have it.
Because he's wearing the wearables. So, what is there is a strategy to complete the well-established brands? Because he requires finances for the branding the company.
Okay,
so
sir.
What is the strategy
Sir,
for that?
I have thought that my main motive is to market my brand by focusing on medical alert system.
Ma'am, what are the financial resources by your personal finances or your through any banks or financial institutions? Resources about the both finances and your human resource.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am thinking of that. I will create a basic prototype and I will, for feedback, I will give to different
because your competitors are very well established competitors in the market.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So to compete these competitors is a very difficult job.
Yes, sir.
In the present scenario.
Yes, sir. So, sir, जो existing competitors है, sir, like Boat, Firebolt, sir, वो जब भी marketing करते हैं, their main focus is to make the screen size of the watch bezel-less, more large, and they always focus on the chip. How small is that chip and how powerful on that chip. So, sir, they mainly they focus on that all. My main focus is to enter the market by a cause, by a motive, to reduce the accidents.
So there I need to say, if you only think of price points or reducing,
they cannot reduce the accident. You are only providing the alerts at the time of accidents, no?
Yes, sir.
How can you reduce the accidents?
Yes, sir. Sir, mainly deaths of people happen after accidents due to delayed emergency response. So,
Yeah.
sir, my main focus is to reduce that time by certain interval so that emergency services will come and respond to that accident by providing live location and important vitals to that service.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So we should move ahead. There are very few participants has left. Nikhil Rai, I think he is not in meeting. Nikhil Rai, are you here? Then Harshita Kausal, can you present?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you should share your screen.
Okay, sir. I will share.
Gaurav sir, can you, I'm unable to share the screen, my screen, unable to visible the screen. Can you, my picture is coming on the screen only. So can.
So is it visible?
Sir,
yeah, it's okay.
Are
now.
you facing the difficulty, sir?
No. Now it's okay.
Okay.
Hello.
So good afternoon to all.
Yes.
I am Harshita and I have a startup named H3 Cares, and as you all can see, my tagline is to enrich your care feasibly. And if I am to tell about the brand, it's a homespun brand where I design all the products and I make all the products by myself.
Wait,
And the motive of the
presentation mode. Do it in presentation mode. Your PPT is not visible.
PPT is not visible. So now is it?
Tilt your phone.
Okay, sir. I'll just do.
Tilt.
So is it okay now?
Yes, it's now.
Yes.
So if I am to tell a little more about the brand, then the main motive of the brand is to give people that option where they can purchase products that will make them feel an elite vibe about themselves by spending less and not spending more than required. So all of our products are clean, cruelty-free, and they are beaded, handmade, organic, used by organic ingredients, made by organic ingredients. And if I am to go about what kind of products we have beauty, cosmetics, skincare, bath and body, jewelry, and all sort of things. It's more like one stop for all your needs. And for jewelry and for personal care and bath and body products, I have my own recipes that I formulated, and I have to obviously get them clinically tested before anyone uses them. But I myself and my family have used the products, and I always tell anyone who uses the product that patch test them on your skin, on little portion of your skin, so that you know that you're not allergic to any of the ingredients. Although the ingredients are organic, some people have allergic reactions. So for safety purposes, I have to just put that out there. And as for the target group, for target group, I have people like children, kids aged from 5 to 6, and it goes on till mid-age people. Everyone, if I'm talking about even teenagers, everyone is interested in jewelry, may it be bracelets or necklaces, unisex as well. So boys nowadays are also very interested in jewelry. And this is the this is my social media. I haven't updated the picture right now. And for the campaign concept, the thing is that I'm focusing right now on marketing and advertising through influencers and Instagram ads, so that I can, just gain more customers and audience. And I have, listed my products on Oila, on Swiggy Mini, and they offer me Instagram marketing and rewards, and they offer discounts to customers where they don't charge the discount from me. So I just get the whole selling price. And these are the products for bath and body. So we have face scrub, foot salt, and body scrub bar, soap, mist,
And this is the modern style jewelry. The clay jewelry, you can see I have made it all by myself, and the beaded one as well. And the social, and if we talk about the social impact, firstly, the bath and body products are chemical free. So I don't use any synthetic dyes or chemicals in it. So it's chemical free beauty products. It helps the environment, our mental health, and it also protects skin. And if anyone is using natural products, you can power your economy and social development and many economic services to ensure an uninterruptedly healthy planet. All of the products are sulfate free, synthetic fragrances free, and all of the products are sourced in a very ethical manner. And the various ways natural beauty and organic beauty can help you is that it reduces stress. For example, if anyone comes tired home from work or anywhere, and they don't want a bath, but they just want to relax their feet, relax their mind, they can just pull up a bucket of hot water, put bath salt in it or foot salt in it, and they can just put their legs and relax. And if I'm talking about technically sophisticated, it's not technically sophisticated at all. Doesn't require any big machinery or anything like that. It's all handmade. It's simple procedure, and the recipes are very simple. Just the weightage of the materials that are used that I need to mind. Other than that, it's all good. So that's it, I think. So if you have any questions, please do let me know. So
There is some technical glitch, I think.
oh, okay.
Gaurav sir, are you there? Technical snag has happened. Gaurav sir, disconnected from there. Harshita, is it my voice is audible to you?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
But are you able to listen other voice?
So I wasn't able to listen during the whole presentation. I didn't hear a word. I thought everything was silent. Silent. Right now, I'm able to hear you.
But where is the Gaurav sir? Gaurav sir, are you there? You're not unable to listen. So
I think there must be a network issue.
yeah, the bandwidth. Okay. Now, just a little bit of questions, which is I'm very curious to know. There are many products like that in the market. Okay, what are the basic distinguishing features of your product than others? Is I think I hope so. It's a high care HK cares. So, what is the cares do you like to create? What is your brand buzz or brand resonance? Will be that.
So the thing is that yeah, so many different brands. Even the brands that are reputed like Peppa Bella or Tiffany or brands like that, they have all sorts of things present. And the thing that distinguishes us is that we source our products ethically, and our products are handmade, and the recipes are formulated by me. So I haven't, I didn't have any assistance or anything. So I researched myself, and that's what distinguishes.
How do you distinguish your product from Khadi?
From Khadi.
Yeah.
So from Khadi, I can say that they have different products and they have fragrances as well, but they do not have body scrubs. They have soaps. They don't have scrub bars, and the scrub bar is a sort of thing that I haven't seen anywhere instead of small businesses.
So what's your flagship brand here? Only scrubbers?
Yeah, sir. So scrubs, face scrubs, body scrubs, and scrub bars. So even if I talk about body scrub, if I take Caffeine or Nykaa or any other brand who offers body scrubs, the main difference is that our products are vegan, cruelty free, and all of the ingredients are organic. There is no chemical ingredient present,
Yeah,
and
it is
most
my.
of all,
Sorry,
yeah,
carry on.
and most of all, when I just make the product and I put it in the container, it's whipped scrub. It's not normal scrub, it's whipped scrub. So it exfoliates your body even more.
What is the T feature? I don't understand it. Whip scrubs means?
So there's normal scrub and then there's whipped scrub. So in normal scrub, it also exfoliates your body, but whipped one exfoliates even more. And I have two customizations where customer can, get the product according to their skin needs. Like if you have oily skin, sensitive skin, you can get it customized.
Very good. Now this is why I want to I wanted to harp on that. So these customizations, you need to create the communications. So Nykaa has the customizations, okay, or that other product has this, Khadi has its own customizations. But they created they've crafted it so well that they created a good communications. What I'm saying from your product is more about environmental friendly, eco-friendly, and environmental concern products. Okay. So that's you have to create in your presentations, or you going for the lean canvas test, where it has to create a brand buzz, means communication buzz. Otherwise, there are many common products, you will be lost into that, into the crowd. So how to niche out, how to edge out from the crowd is your communications. Products are, there is a handmade, the first one. It's a customized product. It depends on the different screen, which customer can pick it up, which many are doing. Okay. Here you can take my suggestions to you. Okay.
Yes.
To take a technology help, develop your customizations, understanding consumer psychology with individual customer through machine learning. And then you generated reports on that, on customization. Some creates a platform or a software or apps where customer will put their data inputs. Like I am a customer, I will put it what type of skin I am having and what are the problems, screen rash or the problem. And then the data will collect and interpret the data with algorithm and offer the tailor-made solution for the individual customer. So that's called extensions and add-on of the product, and which you keep to market it through a brand communications. Then I think it will create a big uproar.
Yes, sir. I think so too. It's actually a very great idea.
Yeah, that can be done. Okay. Now, I am Gaurav sir and others. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, if anyone want to ask or want to suggest anything, they can. Anuj?
There's a technical glitch happened, Gaurav sir, I see. He was not being listened.
Okay. Now...
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I just want to know that, from the presenter that whether they have done any testing or prior testing to use it in the humans, or because you are using it as a skincare and all that. So
hello.
SS Priyadarshini. I think Harsita has left the meeting.
Some technical glitch is happening. Gaurav sir,
yes.
unable to listen properly. It was disconnected already.
Okay.
So
and I think this will be the last presentation. So anyone interested, please raise your hand. No, so this will be the last presentation. Okay. So kindly share your screen.
Who is the presenter?
Priyadarshini, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm unable to share it. It says that host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay. So now you can share.
Okay. So is the screen no visible?
No.
No, it will take time. Actually, your bandwidth is low. So it is not been shared yet.
But here it is showing your screen is shared. And now, sir?
It is displaying has started screen sharing. It's okay now. Now it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. So being the last presentation, it's I'll just make it very crisp and short. And this idea is just just 2 days old. So not much of research, but still, I thought it has some hope in it, scope in this. So what is the problem statement that I've taken is so we've been seeing that hyacinth in all the water bodies, and this actually has some disadvantages on growing on the water bodies, because it actually depletes the marine microorganism as well as the fish aquaculture beneath this water, because it grows on a rapid fast rate, and hence it covers almost the total surface area, and it does not allow water or oxygen to penetrate this beneath this plant, and hence it's actually a threat for the aquaculture and the microbes which is present there. So this is my problem statement. And usually what they're doing now currently in India is that they are just physically they're taking a part and just throwing it on the bank of the river or the lake or whatever the water system is. They're just throwing it on just like that, and it is again just like a landfill, and it takes time to actually degrade. And so what is this actually I found out is that this hyacinth has capacity for generating fiber as same as that of we have commercially available bamboo and from banana stem. Likewise, this hyacinth also has the property that we can generate fibers from this stem, and that is very strong as well. But the scope is that this is not actually much used, or this area is untouched in Indian market as of now. As of the research I did, like from the papers or from the internet, I was able to identify only a very few producer, not few, actually we can count it in numbers, not even 2-digit. It is there, they have been done in northeast, that is like Assam, like kind of states. But in the other states or other parts, it is it is not pitched in it. And and people are also not unaware of this, but still it has one no niche thing is this fiber is proven to be stronger, it has more durability, and it has more harder when you compare with the other natural fibers that is available in the market. Say as I said, jute, banana stem, coir, bamboo, all those things. When compared to that, this has more stability kind of, where you can use it for a long term. And this they have it is all in research, not as implemented, but they are claiming that this can be used as to replace fishing nets as well. So you could imagine how strong or the material could be, so that it can be used for fishing nets, to replace the fishing nets. Okay, so yeah, these were the questions that I've circulated, and I got some responses for that. So pollution is a major future threat. Yes, of course, 100% everybody is agreeing for that, and everybody want to change it. But then, where are actually what people are doing is 50%. Like the crowd was very less, say 25 to 30. So among them, they all want to do something but don't know how to do, don't know like they're not able to follow it. And why they're not able to follow it? Because again, pollution they know, but what is carbon footprints? What is the impact of that carbon footprint? I just in one small information, we have one app which is called as Cool the Globe. Okay, there we can find the carbon footprint that each and every individual actually contributes to the environment, like how much carbon footprint that we do. And when you use it and see, we could know that doing a very simple change can actually bring down that carbon footprint. Okay, come back to this thing. And lack of availability of these materials in the local market. Yes, as plastic is available, the other naturally or eco-friendly materials are available, but then not on a larger scale. They're just kept on a shelf which is very isolated. And and then why it is not available, or why that, because again, people don't prefer that because of our lifestyle. We want to do everything easily, and hence that. And also the product price also matters here, because whenever nowadays the branding is organic, eco-friendly, when you go there, always the price becomes almost we don't get at par rate the other non-biodegradable products. And as far as this hyaline fiber products is concerned, people are not aware of it. I marked it as green because that is also again one scope where we could actually look into, because all the other products, many investors are there, many market competitors are there. Here somewhat less, but then again research needs to be done for why it is so. And okay, when you develop a product, why people are not using it, why people are not using this eco-friendly product? Why? Because um, they because they cannot replace plastic. And why they prefer plastic is mostly packing materials and storages, airtight boxes and waterproof, leak proof, those kind of thing has to be replaced. Then only we can tell stop using plastics, because this is the quality for which, even though we don't want to use plastic, but this is convenient, no other go, so we are using it. That was the answer that was given by most. Even we don't want to use, but then what to do? We don't have any other option for that. And yeah, how could we increase the use of this eco-friendly products? Is that mainly is the awareness should be there. Though awareness is there, we all know pollution is growing, but what are we going to do for that? That has to be there from say from the child, from the school education to the higher education. And then government should even more start promoting by giving some I know that MSME is doing a lot of work for this, but still no, to even more encourage people into the sectors. And then and the cost, yes, of course, the cost is something which, and it's like a myth or something, where organica, they'll always be higher in cost. So that is there in a certain kind of mindset of the people. And so what is the goal of this particular I could call it as a project, not as a business plan, because not developed into that of the business plan. First one is, yes, produce and reduce and produce. Like we are going to take the hyaline, which is actually an environmental threat, and we are going to produce some that. And also integrated with this self-help groups for women. Quickly I go to the next is nothing but what is the operation plan. Just and this could be done only with the MOU with government, because all the water bodies are being maintained by the government officials. So we have to sign an MOU with the government, identify the places where more water bodies are there or river banks are there, where we could collect it. So that could be done only with the help or the support of the government. From them we have to procure the hyaline waste. And then so what is my idea of business plan is, first we have to produce the fibers and then distribute it to the uh, self-help groups, women self-help groups, and they should be trained in making products from this. And also a part of research should be investment should be put on the research for developing fabrics from this hyatin. Though the fiber has more advantages, still the fabric part of this fiber is not that much used, or say it's not that much available. And so that one part is for the production of products, and the other part is a little bit of research so that we can develop a new fabric, not a new, but still an improved kind of fabric, as now no banana stem sarees, no thread sarees, lotus thread sarees, all those things are all available. Likewise, when that is available, why not this? And also marketing and the target people is all the people no, for the sake of no, conserving our earth, or no, preventing pollution, reducing pollution, whatever. And yes, that's it. It's just a 2-day plan. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the nice presentation, nice work. Over to you, Sanker sir.
It is one of the thought-provoking presentations that I have listened till now. Okay, and that this is but two things suggestions. Suggestion means more research required to be done, which you have already told. Second point is that feasibility test to lean canvas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
MOU you told it's okay, that has to be done. But
Yes, sir.
in terms of fabrics, in terms of understanding its efficacy over jute. Okay, now you study this thing. I know that 2 or 3 people are working in this area. Okay, in Bangalore, they are working. Please go through more your competitors, what they're doing. Okay, that is more important. It's a very unique things. Okay, very thought-provoking and very insightful informations we have given. There are multiple dimensions of that. One, you have told that emancipation. Emancipation means empowering women. That's you can connect to its CSR activity here. Okay, and that's you can connect to it now. One of the big area has emerged in that ESG. It is very, very related to ESG mechanism, and you will get plenty of fund in this area. If you government of India forget, European Union will give you a plethora of opportunities of that. Okay, but they are sitting with the huge amount of euros to invest in this project. If you can connect well. That is ESG. The study is that you can get many funds from the other sources: environment, social, and governance. This your project is very synchronized, coincident, in congruence with the ESG. So there will be huge surplus of fund you will get if your feasibility test, your lean canvas test is very abrupt equipped with that. It's wonderful. Carry it out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Gaurav sir, over to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now we have come at the end of the session, and I am speechless for the outstanding contribution made by the participant as well as our expert, Dr. Sanker Mukherjee sir. I am very fortunate to have you as an external expert, sir.
Thank
as
you,
well
sir.
as technical expert and evaluator for the PPR feasibility reports of the participant. Thank you, sir, for your supports. So kindly accept
thank you, sir.
A small e-memento on behalf of Galgotias University and IIEC and all the school organizer of this DST sponsored TEDP.
Yes.
I would like to request you to kindly accept our gratitude.
Sir, thank you. Thank you for providing me such an golden platform, I'll say. It's trying to leverage these idea, thoughts, and really I am amazed and I am favored just it by seeing such of the idea, particularly the last one, and the others one also, many, how do I say, that this is a unique platform only to connect with the intellectual minds and ideas. And I particularly give kudos to all the participants with the idea. That's why we say India is now the abode of ideas. So I'm seeing a very big future for our country, as well as Galgotias and Gaurav sir, you are patronizing this to build up this ecosystem. Wonderful initiative. Please carry it on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Now our another expert has left the meeting, but I would like to offer the guest of honor to this also. This is for the Anamika Pandey ma'am. You have your contribution were very valuable, as well as
I would like to give thanks to Anamika madam and Anurag sir also.
Yes.
The wonderful critical analysis they have done, and they ignite the minds actually. And thank you.
And
Priyanka
the last one is Priyanka Gupta ma'am. She has joined us for the very few moment, but we are also appreciating her contribution for the assessment. And thank you once again, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can I leave now, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.